Welcome back to the land of dreams and nightmares. I'm Esper, your dungeon master. We are in the realm of Nyarlathotep. Things are getting crazy. I'm really stoked for this session, and I want to just jump right in. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, and then we'll dive in.
Hi, I'm Adam, alphabetically first. And as always, I'm playing Carderock Hawkness, the noble knight-errant, bard, paladin, multi-class dealio monstrosity of characterness.
Hello, I'm Nick. I'm playing Arlen, the Necromancer wizard.
I am Vince, and ever since I joined this group, I've been playing as Drake Fell, the Shadow Monk Cleric.
And I'm Warsor, and I'm playing Captain Noxiqual, the human Hexblade Warlock.
You are also joined by a couple of devilish allies. A few devilish allies, in fact. There's Balsan Cray, Horned Devil. And he has a score to settle. For some time, in his personal hoard of treasure was a powerful relic known as the Boots of Shadow Walking. They were pilfered from his very vault there in Malbolgia prison realm in the Nine Hells, realm of the Lady Glacia. So he's been humiliated by this. And Noxiqual has personal interest in these boots. And they've arranged a deal that if your party and Balsan Cray's party can join forces, storm Nyarlathotep, recover the boots, they will give them to you if you will hand over our dear and beloved rogue. Almost said Robin. It is Robin. I almost said Drake. The two winged creature names. Yes. Yes, Robin. Who?
What can I get for Drake again? I'm sorry.
When we last saw Robin many sessions ago now, he was going to his happily ever after life in Grenadoa with his new bride.
It's been going very well too. I'd like to say.
It's probably been going smashingly. Let's see. With Balsan Cray, he has his crew, which includes yes, a bone devil with a hooked polearm. Balsan Cray himself is wielding a magical adamantine trident. He has 2 hellhounds, and there were 5 Neperabo, though 2 of them fell in a battle against winged horrors and terror worms here in the bizarre and arid, rocky landscape of Nyarlathotep. You are pressing through this aberrant far realm mini plane, subplane, in pursuit of your most coveted boots of shadow walking, crafted by the masked one himself long ago when he was still in the flesh as Akoshan the Shadow Knight. What else should I say? Have I left anything major out? I guess there could be all kinds of things I could say, but I just want to keep this going. You all have felled these aberrant creatures. Maybe a couple of them flapped away, but you killed a couple of the worms burrowed away. But you killed some of the other worms. You killed the winged horrors, and you killed the Gouth, this beholderkin thing.
Yeah, we specifically didn't let any get away except for the worms that we had no choice. And even then, the Bone Devil was trying to, stab at them, I guess, in the ground.
And we should also not forget there is a new follower of Captain Noxiqual, Felin, who is about to lose his mind with terror.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta break him to make him great.
Yeah, Arlen really wants to just turn him into a zombie. He's had enough of Felon.
And I'm just gonna repeat it because it bears repeating since there's been a session. None of us should use any magical, supernatural transportation methods while we're in Nyarlathotep's realm. Drake.
I think what you mean to say is that we should be using.
I have followed your command.
No.
Orders.
This is a reminder. This is just a reminder that we're all on the same page.
So apparently, tampering with dimensional effects will draw the attention and the notice of Nyarlathotep. which might be a bad thing. Who knows? Maybe
But
it's
if you're
not
the
a bad- maybe it's
chipmunk
not a
that
bad
managed
thing.
to jump on the cat's back and hide, you don't really want to let the cat know you're there.
Yeah, I would rather the cat not know we were there until we're gone.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well,
so in the
then,
opening moments of this, Card is going to look over at Drake, start out looking over at Drake and say, let us hope to the gods that those were not just the vermin of this realm.
I would have to agree. Let's hope they're not the vermin, but I fear they might be.
Stow the
it is.
cat. Yeah, go ahead.
It's clear that this realm is inhabited by a number of odd creatures. The wildlife here is something otherworldly and surreal. You walk in a rocky, arid landscape. You've come up out of a massive gorge, and you're now going through rocky ridges. Overhead is a continual night sky with swirled purplish nebulae and stars, and a swollen moon with a fell aspect to it, as though there is a presence within the moon and within the very moon beams that shine down. Balson Cray cleans wipes guts off of his adamantine trident. Disgusting maggots. They got a maggot's death.
Agreed, but we shouldn't linger.
No,
You
we
need
shouldn't.
Do you need anything before we continue?
Norakar does a hobble, and coming up from the ground is another one of those green wormy things. He stomps it with his heel.
Wouldn't want one of those crawling all around me.
Yes. If we stay in motion, they're less likely to be able to... Yeah.
Agreed. They're small wriggling things. He takes swing. Let us press on and not dally.
Arlen, you know the way. Lead on.
All right, Arlen will continue to move forward. After I guess right beforehand, he was probably berating Felon.
Yeah. And I had my talk with Felon. Remember, I nat 20'd the Intimidate, which, like, he pulled his shit together.
Yeah, he was wanting to get out of here. But you've incited whatever metal within him. You've, hearkened his fortitude, and he will press on with you.
Yeah, he should fear me and the masked one.
I will stay by your side. There is much to fear. He grips he's got a light crossbow now. He grips the light crossbow, trembling a bit, always looking paranoid in every which way. And indeed, in some ridge off to the distance, a strange, translucent, jellyfish-looking thing kind of florps through the air. Off in some other way, an odd howl comes echoing from some distance.
I ain't never heard anything like any of this before.
Well, don't let it unman you. We're going
Crunch.
to make it.
Crunch, crunch, crunch is the gravel beneath your feet as you are pressing onwards. Arlen, you have a modicum of lore that gives you a generalized direction that you're heading in.
North.
Yeah, you can't really say north. You're not really sure what's north, but it's sort of like the opposite direction of the massive gorge that you are coming out of. And the far end of this, like, kind of box canyon was the infernal shrine where you all had passed through into this realm. So you continue through the rocky ridges for a time.
Arlen, I know we have not spoken much as of yet, but pray tell, which way is north? How do you know?
Would Arlen know which way is north? I'm guessing not. Yeah, Arlen, I guess, will look around, say, it's It's a bit of a different realm we're in. I don't really know which way is north per se, but I know that we should go this way.
Oh, it's as good an answer as I've got.
Yes, I tried looking at my compass, and it's not really revealing much information, assuming everyone has a compass.
Trying to navigate through conventional means in this realm is madness. One must embrace the rules of the realm, or lack of rules, to make any headway. Would be
It's a shame
my
you can't rub a needle on a piece of sky iron and poke it through a cork and float it in a bottle of water like back home.
If you have a compass and you look at it, the pointer spins one way and spins back the other way.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, Arlen, that the palace of Nyarlathotep is said to be a great pyramid or ziggurat type structure with large standing stones affront it.
Which didn't Balsan Cray fly up and see that in the distance?
Yeah, do we know? Have we seen that yet?
I think that's how we oriented ourselves, Esper.
Mm-hmm. Balsan Cray did see that. Let me roll a thing. I like rolling things.
Yeah, go.
As a dungeon master, I'm highly fond of doing what I call just the DM's roll. And it's just a randomizer thing for kind of any element that could possibly come up. And I just basically go from 1 to 20. 1 is like the least dangerous, easiest, most beneficial to the players, least challenging possible. And then 20 is like the most horrendous and extreme, challenging, complicated.
20 critical witches descend upon us.
At that, Balsan, having hovered up once again, he says, "I think we are making good time. I see there a pointed structure in the horizon. Let us go. We'll be past these ridges soon and onto a deserty, rocky plain."
Excellent.
I guess with that, Arlen would say that does what's the word? Makes is similar to the structure that I have read about that we are looking for. Assuming his description is similar.
Nox keeps on
It
marching
resembles that which you have spoken to me, Arlen. But there is something more. I swear there was an eye upon the moon's surface, gazing at me as I patrolled the heights.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Would Arlen know about that? About anything about the eye?
Well, no one else seemed to have noticed this, though he was the only one that flew up high.
That's true, yeah.
There could be eyes all around in a place like this. So you get through these rocky ridges. The elevation levels out. Actually, it rounds is really what I mean to say. You round kind of a crest of a series of ridges and are back into a lower plane, a dusty, gritty, sandy, rocky, desert-like plain. And here and there, you pass by what looks like ruins structures. One looks like a temple or maybe like a mock shrine to the gods, but it's in ruins. There is a statue, and it is a statue of what you would know to be Illis the Lantern, though he is upside down. You pass by a fountain, and in this fountain, there is a statue of a little stone statue of a little boy with this kind of expression on his face. And the water is just coming out of like these holes in his chest. And as you walk past the statue, like the face keeps looking at you everywhere that you turn. Crunch.
That's
Onwards you press. Crunch. And flaps of wings. Balsan's wings flap. Great leathery things. Reptilian or maybe bat-like. Norikar's wings do like a locust. And the Neperibos waddle. They're actually a little bit slower. You pass by a second ruin. This one even more destroyed. you can't even make out any kinds of iconography, and the stone has just been like pulverized and strewn. There's just bits of walls left. Maybe like 2 or 3 of the walls are a third of what they once were, and a fourth wall is like almost completely gone. Chunks strewn everywhere. Some parts like drifted up. And as you start to pass by it, you hear moaning, shuffling noises. And you make out shapes shuffling from behind the walls. Balson Crave's got a higher vantage point.
They're walking dead. Worm things, riddled with maggots.
And indeed, these malformed, pale zombie things come shuffling out, and every orifice is like squirming with these green worms. You guys, do you all put fight to these foes?
How fast are they moving?
I can tell you, they are moving.
If they're slower than us, I say we just leave them in our dust.
They are moving at a average speed of a person, and slightly faster than the Neparabos.
Yeah. How many are there?
Well, they're coming at you, so you see some of them.
More of them than us is, I guess.
More of you than them.
More of us than them. All right. I think
Balson looks like he's like getting some crackling fire in his hand to launch it at this thing. So, fight, run.
I think we're gonna fight. I definitely don't want them to touch us, so I'm looking at long-range options to try and take them down.
All right. Balson was of the same mind. Oh, and there is another one of the strange fountains here.
Let's take a look.
Here is an idea of what these things look like.
That's not creepy at all.
Spawn of highest or something, I'll wager.
Yes. Well, why don't you all roll for some initiatives, and we'll see who is victorious in this battle. Surely the odds are in your favor.
I think.
About that.
Oh boy.
All right.
Initiative. I rolled a good initiative for once. Yes.
Type them in the chat, then we'll read them all for Esper since he has to type them out somewhere.
Yeah, that's best for me. Whenever you're ready, just start firing off.
Oh, Drake got a higher one than me. That was one off.
Yeah, but I mean, is Drake ever not gonna roll well for initiative?
Drake seems to do good on initiatives.
So here are
I
the
usually do, but
Okay.
then it's like about halfway through my rolls start going.
All right, so here are the initiatives, Esper, when you're ready.
Yep.
Drake got a 20. Arlen got a 19. Card got an 18. And Nox got a 16.
Very
Which
well.
is usually
Also,
kind of weird because
Esper.
Nick usually rolls low on initiative.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 18, so yeah. I did have a question. I don't know if this would have been possible, and since we had the choice to like not or go into combat, since we had decided to go into combat, would I have been able to cast haste on Drake before we decided to start combat? I don't know if that's possible.
I feel like this was
There
a
wasn't-
second decision.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
okay.
a split-second decision. That's
It
okay.
was literally, do we turn and run, or do
Yeah.
we plant our feet?
Well, the question then becomes: is your familiar still on Drake?
I'm familiar still on Drake. Haste is
Okay.
not a touch spell though, unfortunately.
Well, Drake,
You
you
said-
actually get to act first here. You've rolled highest. You see these creatures. There are a number of them. They're coming out from behind walls and rocks and rubble and such.
Drake's going to pull out. Yes, what do I have that I can use?
You have darts, don't you?
Yeah, I got the darts. I guess I'll use the darts. It's 1d4. It's not what I would want to use, but that'll
I
work.
mean, if you
1d4 plus your dex modifier.
Yes, that's a minimum of 6 points of damage, so that's actually not overall too bad. All right, yeah, Drake will just start on releasing darts into these things as they're coming towards him.
Mm-hmm. Do you fire at the nearest one? Maybe here?
Real quick question. How high are these ruined walls?
They certainly vary. They would vary from 1 to 4 feet. They're all busted up.
Okay. Can you zoom out real quick? I want to see where the statue's at.
Mm-hmm. There's a statue here of what appears to be a warrior. And then here's another one of these strange fountains with a head that follows you. Anyone who's looking at it, it looks like it's looking right at you.
Even if we're on
Drake,
opposite sides of it?
with his
Yes.
move, get to the top of that statue.
All right. You go this way, maybe leap over the fountain or something.
Yeah.
And let's see, 45. Okay, you're like running up the statue's shield at 45 feet.
All right, that's fine. So then the one that's close, he'll just unleash all his darts into that one.
Very well.
So that's 3 attacks.
Yep.
Interesting choices.
Oh, those are not good rolls. Okay, give me 1 second.
Mhm.
So a natural 20,
Mhm.
an 11, and an 18.
The 20 and the 18 are hits.
Okay.
Oh, 11?
Yeah.
Actually, the 11 hits.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Okay, that is interesting.
Yep. They are shambling things and just have this pale skin. They don't seem to have hide or any scales or anything.
Also, quick question after I forgot to do this. Should I roll initiative for my familiar?
If you want to.
Okay, yeah. Just in case it is relevant.
Okay.
I don't know if it would be.
Okay. To that, so 7, 15, 21 points of damage.
Okay. You unleash a clutch of shuriken at the worm aberration zombie that's shuffling here. It takes the hits and continues forward. Arlen.
Oh boy. Can we scroll back a little bit? I just want to see the.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Did you roll an initiative for your familiar?
I did. I didn't want to interrupt though. It was
Okay.
It was a 16.
16? Okay.
And apparently, a raven has a hit of 1d1, so maybe that'll come in handy. So,
Check out a worm.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to probably just launch a fireball at these guys because fireball seems to be a really good spell.
I've heard that it works pretty effectively.
Yeah, I was debating summoning a demon or something, but I don't think I need to do that. Yeah, I'll just do it at the 3 on the right.
Okay.
I forgot
And
that,
the 2 big devils are flying. Balsan's at plus 30 feet and Norkar's at plus 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. I guess at the 3 guys on the right side,
And all the devils should be immune to fire in case there is anything.
And I don't think I'm able to catch the 4th one that Drake was fighting in it, so I'll just do it on those. Alrighty.
Yes, they make dexterity saving throws.
That is true.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast that.
17?
Well, actually, let me make sure I can cast that 3rd. Okay, I
17, 18, 15.
17, 18, 15. My spell save DC is 17.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Sorry, I should have gotten my dice. Oh, my bad. 4, 5. Alrighty. I'll just reroll these dice. I don't have to search. Oh, that's a bad roll. Okay, that's 2, 7, 9, 17, and 2 more dice. 17. Oh, this is bad. That's only 20 damage, but hey, at least it's 20 damage on 3 creatures.
20? Okay. So 10, 10, and 20. All right, you singe them a bit. Carderock.
Alrighty. So. Okay, there I am. My token kind of blended into a rock there. So he's going to run straight forward in the general direction of Drake. That little, what's that other token behind the rocks there?
Naperbo?
Okay, all right, that's what I thought. So yeah, he's going to run his whole movement straight forward there, thus bringing him easily within 60 feet of that nearest one, just 2 squares diagonally away. And he's going to look at it and say, if that's not a worm between your legs, you are the most pitifully endowed example I've ever seen of anyone. And cast vicious mockery upon it.
And he's seen Robin. I mean, what?
The things don't seem to speak, but they just have these hoarse, guttural sounds.
All right, so what's its wisdom save looking like?
Wisdom saving throw? Okay. It's a 6.
Ooh.
Actually, a 7. Nope. Sorry, I've completely lied to you. It's a 9.
Okay.
I just realized that it has proficiency. It has a terrible wisdom, but it actually has proficiency in it. So that's
Bounces.
yeah, that's.
Well,
So
nine,
is it- Oh, no, continue.
9 the saving throw and 9 the damage, which is not halved.
And this was vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, you mocked him. There we go. That makes sense now. 9 psychic. He reels a bit from that. The hellhounds now have a go at it. All right, 50 feet. And they are actually semi-intelligent. They don't speak, but they seem to understand Infernal to a degree. Balson says, does anyone speak Infernal, by the way?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, he does.
Arlen does? Okay, Arlen, you hear him, and he commands the hounds.
Roast them, but keep a distance as you can.
So it's a 15-foot cone. They've got a 50 feet speed. So he can go like, let's see, is that good? No, multiple. Whatever, he'll just go to that, and then he's gonna, that's like 15, and then back to 30, and then here we go. Okay, so he runs out, breathes a cone, and then comes back, and that's a dexterity saving throw of there's got to be a better way for me to juggle these stat blocks. I guess it's not that bad. 11 is not going to quite make it, and it's going to take a full 6d6 worth of fire.
Wow. 66.
Yep.
The
the DC is not too high, but it's a decent chunk of damage.
Yeah.
That's almost like
26.
Oh, wow. He rolled a lot better than I did. I rolled 8d6 and did 20.
Yeah, you didn't roll so great.
No, I had like 3 1s, 2 2s. It was horrible.
All right, roasting hellfire bathes this one, and then the hellhound comes back here for a some cover. Yes, and this one.
I don't know. Okay.
Let's see. I can go from there, right, and then it will go back a tick. Very well. All right, so this one is making a dexterity saving throw of now 20. So this will be half damage. There's 8, 14, 15,
Are these
23,
humanoids, Esper?
11. They are undead.
Ah, wait, so it's like humanoid undead?
Yeah, kind of. You're maybe not quite sure. They have a roughly humanoid-shaped body, like a head, torso, and legs and arms.
Yeah, I'm just curious for like a few of my spells.
They might have been humans. That is certainly plausible.
All right.
But they are obviously undead at this point. What does your familiar do?
Oh boy. I would probably make it do haste or something. Well, I can't use this one. I guess I'll just have it like attack for 1d1. I guess.
Okay. What's the name of your familiar?
It doesn't have a name. It's just a raven. Because it's just the spell Find Familiar. So it's not like a. I mean, I could give it a name if you want. I could give it.
You're basically saying he's not that important to you.
No, he's not that important to me. No, he doesn't matter to Arlen. But yeah, he's tiny, I believe ravens are tiny.
Yeah.
So he's a tiny little beast. Yeah, he's always on like Drake's shoulder, I guess. So, but he'll I guess he'll peck for 1d1.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but hey, it's an 11.
Okay. He plucks a worm. Plucks a worm out of the Caius spawn.
He gets a little snack.
No, that's not how that works.
Noxiqual.
All right, give me the view again of the combat. I need to see where I'm at. So can you give me 30 feet to the right? Just give me like a range on that.
By the way, Esper, if it does matter, the Raven does have a passive perception of 13, which is actually higher than my own, I believe.
20,
so
30. So a 60-foot cone. I'm trying to find the optimal square for the 60-foot cone. If I can angle it somehow to hit, I can get 3. My goal is, can I get 4 with a cone? Which
I don't think you can get all 4 without hitting card.
Are you okay with getting Carderock in the cone?
Hit Carderock, burn him. He has armor, he'll be fine. Noxiqual actually debating hurting Carderock here.
He has been loyal.
If this was Drake, he would be, yeah.
Well, I know Drake can evade it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like if I just blast.
Yeah.
Let's get the 3 of them with a cone of cold. Move me to the right.
Oh, you're not. Card will be fine. You're not burning him. It's a little chilly.
I don't think I can hit 3 of them from there with a 60-foot cone. So move me to the right, like over. No. You where you put the thing originally. Oops. Yeah, like over there. Yeah, because it's a 60-foot cone. You got to think like that goes really far.
Mm-hmm.
So all I have to do.
Yeah. Okay, I was thinking 30 foot. It's 60 foot.
It's a 60-foot cone. So all I have to do is just kind of angle it slightly to the left, and I think it's going to hit at least 3 of them. If you think I can get the 4th, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'm just going to roll my damage. It is a.
You can exactly get all 4 of them.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Is this Cone of Cold?
Cone of Cold.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Save AC is 19. Constitution.
All right, so starting with the one that's by Drake. Fail. And here. Fail. Fail. And you said it was 18? DC 18?
19.
19? Okay, they are all fails.
All right, so here's my 8d8. Let's see. It's 10. Ooh, man, these were pretty good rolls. 20.
I wish I had good rolls.
30, 40 cold damage. I got my lowest roll was a 2, and that was on 2 dice.
What was the damage?
40 cold damage.
40.
Take that.
That was tremendous, is what that was. And you have turned this one here into an ice statue.
Which freezes all those worms. Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, the worms are all just frozen solid.
Beautiful. All right. That's my turn.
Okay. You are in the vermin cloud of the Neperabo, unless it moves. So you maybe want to incentivize it to do so.
Is that...
It's not a really strong effect, but it's something that could be a nuisance to you.
Is it at the start of my turn?
When you start your turn, yep. So if it moves, you'll get out of it.
Understood.
Balson. What is it with worms in this place? I'll burn every worm to cinders if necessary. He will fling fire. He flings fire 3 times, actually. Wow. Hit. So there is 46 plus another 4d6 plus another 4d6. All right, 12d6 of fire. Do you think it'll survive? 10, 15, 17, 38, 44. 44 fire damage to the worm zombie. It is still staggering along, but that was quite a lot of fire. All right, the spawns of Caius now are having their go. So there is a regeneration effect, but the ones that got hit with that fire don't regenerate.
So the 3 on the right got a fireball.
Yeah, so it's the one by Drake is the only one.
Yeah.
It will regenerate. You notice that it's recovering itself to some degree there, and they seem to just shamble forward without any real care of self-preservation at all. And the creature here by you, Drake, comes and is like launching I think one worm. I think it just launches one worm. It launches a worm at you. Make a dexterity saving throw, Drake. Drake?
He should get advantage. It's my raven.
Sorry,
worms.
Oh, that is going to be 23.
Okay, you easily go out of the way of this worm that just gets kind of like launched through the air. And I think the thing will scrabble at you with its claws. Get +2 to your AC because it's probably kind of hard for it to reach you. Claw and claw. 16
Don't forget with disadvantage because Drake does have the cloak of displacement.
No, okay. 16?
That's going to be a miss. You're going to need to beat a 25 with that +2 AC.
Oh, and a 24. Wow, he rolled double nat 18s on disadvantage.
Wow, that is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. Well, I guess not as impressive as your defense. Carderock. This one shambles up to you here. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. 16 enough?
It is.
Oh, good.
It will attack at you with scrabbling claws, ripping. Ooh, I guess I like rolling double numbers. We got 21 and 21.
Wait, what?
21 to hit and 21 to hit.
He rolled 2 attacks on you.
Oh, I see. That was separate from the next hit. Okay. Yeesh. Well, those will both hit, yeah.
Okay. This is slashing and necrotic damage.
Gross.
You get used to the necrotic. Don't worry, Card.
35 damage total.
Ouch. All right. Thank you, Noxiqual, for the temporary hit points.
Wait, was that you said 35 damage? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. The thing rips at you there, Carderock. This one comes out. Probably has like a difficult terrain on that square. So can he? Yep. Okay, that's good enough. And again, a dexterity saving throw on your behalf.
Uh-oh. That's 15.
You bat aside yet another worm as it gets spewed at you. And 2 claw attacks. Are these things smart enough to flank? Let me see. Debatable. So 23 to 25. They are rolling hot on attack rolls.
All right.
God.
Good job attacking from range, everyone.
32 slashing and necrotic. Hungrily, the aberrant zombie rips at you. This one is outside the cloud of vermin. He is hovering. So let's have it squeeze through here. That would be like 10. Yeah. So time for the Neparabo to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see what it can do.
You can do
It totally fails. Little green worm is now crawling along the bloated corpulence of the Neparabo. Let me make a quick note. One worm. Okay. And claw attacks. That is hit and a hit. 2 hits. Yes. That thing just gets completely shredded down. I think I found last night. That's the good ring of death there. Okay, so this Neparabo is killed and also wormed.
That
very
doesn't sound
pleasant.
good. Yeah.
By the way, did Felon get a turn yet?
It has not come to him
Oh boy,
yet.
you must have rolled very bad.
Yes.
I mean, we still got the Nupper Bows and the Bone Devil.
Arlen, you are approached by a thing, though it had to dash in order to reach you.
So I'm fine. He can't attack me.
He cannot. He needs an action to do all his stuff. So that'll wrap up the spawns of Caius. Norakar. Let's see, he's hovering 20 feet up. Does he have a ranged? He has reach with his polearm. What does he have? He has reach with his polearm, his claw, and his sting. He does not have an actual fire toss. Okay, no worries. He will attack with reach and then continue flying up there.
Oh, don't worry, little Arlen. I will help you, yes.
It attacks the spawn of Caius, and it does so with its hooked polearm and its sting. Huh. So that's an interesting question. If he grabs up a thing in his hook, could he lift it up into the air? I guess
Maybe.
he probably could. Why not?
I would say
maybe,
it would
it'd be
depend
like
on his strength.
maybe it should be like a grapple check.
I think something like that could definitely be feasible. All right. Well, there is a hit on the hooked polearm. Let's roll up my personal favorite die, the D12. Actually, 2 D12 plus 4. He tears into it for 13 piercing damage. That was that one. And it's taken some pretty substantial wounds. It doesn't look like it's holding up so well. And there's still the sting to come. It is a hit. Now, the poison isn't going to do anything, but just the sheer thrusting effect of the big stinger might be enough to do this thing in.
Get him.
They're just 11 just from the piercing damage alone will defeat it.
Nice.
Another one has been felled.
These
Arlen
devils are holding their own.
Arlen will give him a nod of thanks. He doesn't really like getting close to these close in combat if possible.
Yes. Well, thank me later once this is all said and done with.
Now we are moving on to Felon. All right, Felon. He's trying, all right. He was bolstered psychologically by Noxiqual. He's got this light crossbow. He's going to go and he's going to take a shot there at this one.
Out of game, I'm very much rooting for Felon.
And in game.
No, Arlen wants him to fail at every.
Okay. Well, he did fail. He completely missed his shot. And he like goes back here behind this wall and starts fiddling with reloading his crossbow.
Arlen just sort of like shakes his head.
All right. So we've got two Neparabos that still exist.
Well, I guess I should say Arlen probably doesn't want him to fail, but
Stay back, meatbags.
Balson tells them to stay back. He thinks they're just going to get shredded up.
Yeah. After seeing what happened to that one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get them infested.
Soon we can move.
Yep. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Let me just zoom out a bit. They probably don't want to put Felon. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, how careful are these things? And they've only got a blind sight of.
Move them beside Felon. Make them feel safe.
So they can hear. They have hearing, but they're actually blind. And their way that they feel about is they have a blind sight of 10 feet.
Gotcha.
So if something's kind of close to them, they're aware of it. Otherwise, outside of 10 feet, they're just blind to it. And Felon's like, get these. There's like vermin swarms all around him, biting horseflies and mosquito things. Let's see how.
Don't forget he has temporary hit points.
How?
17.
Oh, does he? Okay, well, that's like incredibly beneficial for him.
Yeah, no, I wanted him to take at least 2 hits to kill.
I don't know. What did 35? How much health he has? 35 damage.
How much does Balson Cray care about this little guy here? He tells the Neparabu,
Step further, one more pace, meatbag.
and that gets our beloved Felon out of the storm.
He cares.
It's a tactical thing, man. It's not any sentimentality. Drake, you are being assaulted by this thing, though it's having a difficult time actually connecting with you.
Well, Drake's just going to move up on top of the statue, completely out of arm's reach.
Okay.
Does that provoke?
Sure, why not? You still have +2 to your AC. And with disadvantage, no, not even close.
My Raven's on his shoulder, by the way. It's always on his shoulder. Yeah.
All right, so then let's try to put. Instead of going after this one, Drake's going to go after the one attacking Carderock with his ranged weapon.
That's an excellent choice.
So whichever the ones, it doesn't matter really. Probably the one right in front of Card.
The one closer to you is the one he's already hit with the mockery, though not for much. And they both.
Yeah, we'll go after that one just to try to take that one down. Okay, so that's a natural 1.
Ooh.
It's just so that's a natural 1.
And the others will be a 25 and a 22.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so that's 8. So that'll be 16 points of damage.
16. Your shurikens pierce into the wretched undead's body. It stumbles and nearly falls over. It's barely hanging on to its miserable existence.
All right.
Arlen.
All right. So yeah, scroll. So is the one on the right? That's the only one that's dead, right?
This
Or is it
one,
that one? That one.
and this one here as well. Yeah, I guess I should put the other ring around it.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just confirming.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
So which one did you say that was? So was it the one in the middle that was almost dead?
This one here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like Drake's darts sticking out of it.
Yeah, I'm running a little low in spell slots. Like I'm already out of my level 3 spell slots. I guess I'll use another fireball just to try and like close. It's weird because I don't know if we're gonna get a short rest anytime soon.
Sounds like you got to make some decisions.
Yeah, I think I'll just
Can you trip?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use a cantrip. Have either of the other ones taken any damage? The ones near card, the one at the bottom or the one at the top?
I believe they all
I
have.
mean, I blasted them all for 40 damage.
Those
Yeah.
are the ones that were blasted too.
The only one that's not taken any damage is this one right here that just killed this Neparabo.
Okay, I'll just
All the others have taken decent amounts of damage.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm. I'll use Toll of the Dead on the. I guess I'll use it on the bottom one for cards since the other one's about to die anyway. So probably because card's after me, right? So.
It's got a 13 Wisdom save, and cards right next after you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That does not pass, and I'm a level. This is the first. I'm a level 11 now, so I get 3d8s for this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 3d12 because
it's been damaged, so go 3d12.
Oh, you're right. 3d12. I forgot. Yep. Thank you for
your cantrips.
I did. I just didn't read the whole thing. I knew
the whole thing.
I saw the 3d8 and I was just like,
3d12 is pretty awesome on a cantrip.
Right? It's ridiculous. That is 16, 19 damage. That's almost as much as my fireball.
Yes. So a streak of rot passes through this thing. That seemed to be quite effective. It's not felled, though. Carderock, you have two substantially wounded spawns of Caius right next to you.
All right, this went from a bad situation to a substantially better situation. He's still probably going to run, but how he's going to run is going to be a bit different now. So, first, a quick question. Divine Smite, the maximum number of extra d8s is 5 from casting it at a 2nd, 3rd, 4th level spell on top of the 2d8 originally. And then the extra 1d8 against fiends or fiends or undead, that makes it 6, right?
Yeah, it can be
not just 5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Card is going to do a Blade Flourish, which means that for the moment his speed increases by 10 feet, and weapon attack made by that is going to use one of the special rules, either a defensive flourish, a slashing flourish, or a mobile flourish. Spoiler alert, is going to be a slashing flourish.
You're probably going to kill them both. Just roll.
Well, he just crit, so maybe.
All right, you decapitate the first one.
Okay.
Worms come squirming out of its neck.
And then slashing flourish. You can expend one use of your bardic inspiration to cause the weapon to deal extra damage to the target you hit, and to any other creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet of you.
And how much would that be, pray tell?
Well, I might as well make this a smite. And I might as well spend... I have 3 of them. Might as well spend a 4th level spell slot on it, just to, overkill, best kind of kill. So, then that's plus the sword, plus the inspiration die. Forgetting anything? No. Then doing some math for a bit. Okay.
This is like the quietest this call has ever been.
Okay.
So we're all just like, how much is the smite damage?
so for a crit, it doubles the weapon damage only?
All the dice get
all the
doubled.
dice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, I'm at 39 already. Is that?
And this has your radiant damage in it, right?
Yeah.
And it's dealing the damage to both of them?
Well, the first one I assume had such low thing that you said it was decapitated anyway. So
okay, this is the second attack.
It's so part of a slashing flourish is it deals the damage to both. This is still just the first attack. If it's still standing, there will be a second attack.
Okay, so they both take 39 damage.
Well, again, that's before the dice are actually doubled. Yeah,
just before the dice are doubled.
So there's a lot of damage.
I should have told the dead a different creature.
So you've completely overkilled these things with like a critical hit radiant smite. Their bodies just go up in like this white holy flame, and they, worms and all, are just reduced to white ash.
Nice. That's why I keep him around.
Those are dead.
But
And you
weren't they
still have
always, or were
half
they
your action.
always dead?
Balson says,
There's dead, and then there's dead. That is dead.
Card could technically move and use his second attack, I think.
Yep.
On the one above.
He could. Just for the record, that was 86 total.
yeah. Steaming piles of white ash are all that remain of these spawns of Caius.
Has everyone played Fallout? Like, those little,
Oh, yeah.
when you
The
melt
laser
something.
kill.
Yeah.
and
Oh
it's
my
just, like the
gosh.
glowing radioactive pile.
Oh my god.
And then, yes, he absolutely will use his movement to run up to that other one and attack it. I don't know if he counts as flanking with Drake. If Drake's on top of the statue, he might not.
It's not flanking. Drake's at a whole different kind of position.
All right. Well, the attack roll, nonetheless, is not a crit this time. It's in fact, it's not even natural, but it's a 19.
Wow,
That is certainly a hit. The things are very easy to strike.
All right. And this one has taken how much visible damage?
Well, it took a couple shuriken and the cone of cold, so it has been wounded.
I think that one also took a fireball too, right?
I don't believe so.
Or was that the other ones? That might have been the other ones.
Fireball was like these 3.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It didn't catch that one. Those poor 3 zombies, though.
It's got a bit of frostbite and like a shuriken sticking out of its chest.
Those 3 zombies took a fireball, a holy smite, and a cone of cold. Like, oh my god.
Obliteration.
So this one, I guess I'll just spend a second level spell slot on smiting then. Because it definitely is going to be a smite. These things will go down, damn it. None of them are hurting him or Drake anymore, if at all possible.
Fell the abominations.
All right. Ooh. There's some ones, unfortunately, in there.
Speaking of rolling ones, don't fighters get a thing later on where like every one roll they get to re-roll?
There's a fighting style.
Or is it a style? I don't know.
There's a halfling ability.
Oh, is that a halfling ability? Okay.
There's a halfling ability where you re-roll ones on your d20 for like saving throws and maybe attack rolls.
Yeah.
I think
And then there's a
everything.
fighter fighting style that's like great weapon fighting, and you re-roll ones on your weapon damage dice.
I thought there was something, yeah. I always thought that was a cool thing because whenever I roll ones, I'm just like, man, I wish I could just re-roll that.
Yeah, in my home campaign, there was someone that was playing a Eldritch Knight, and he had like this great sword, and he had the great weapon, heavy weapon fighting style, and he was always re-rolling his ones. Okay, what do you got, Carderock?
All right. The whole pile of dice comes out to a 44.
Oh, I rolled some ones. I got a 44.
Please.
Well, it's so much. It's 2d8s and 5d6, or sorry, 2d10s, 5d8s, and then it's all plus 7 at the end of the day.
Again, nothing but white ash remains.
I weakened it.
That truly is a smitten creature.
Drake's going to look at Carderock and goes, I weakened it first.
Yes? Well, it's the thought that counts, and for what you threw at that one, thank you.
Shall we clean up this mess?
I see no reason why not to leave it to the locals. They're bad, no problem. Although we should ask Nox if this ash is valuable.
All right. The first Hellhound recharged the fire breath. The second did not. So this one will breathe. Excuse me. At the spawn. Oh, it might have saved. DC 12. And it got an 11.
You've rolled a lot of 11s.
So close, but so far away.
Thankfully, these things are like that weird mix of really strong attacks but weak defense.
Yeah.
17 fire damage.
The only scary thing is I definitely seem to have enough hit points to not go down in like one hit all the time.
Yeah, that was like, oh my
I'm
gosh.
curious what CR they are.
I think they got to be at least a 10 because 11 hit.
10? No, these things are not CR10.
Oh no, oh that's AC. Sorry, my
I was
bad.
about to say that's a CR10 is a lot stronger than this.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
The Hellhound scorches the spawn of Caius, and then, like a faithful watchdog, goes next to the frail wizard.
Hello, doggy. I don't actually say that, but yeah, hello, doggy.
This one here. Well, it will. I don't know why this is not responding. Okay, is this dog just frozen? I guess he's just frozen there forever. I don't know why, but it doesn't want. Oh, now he wants to move. Okay, so it's kind of, you can see it circling around, sniffing at, but not getting too close to this corpse, and waiting for
Frozen
his
statue.
fire breath to come back to roast all these like squirming worms.
it's a frozen statue, so there are no worms. They're all
Oh,
frozen.
yes, it is. So he actually did that in regards to this one here.
Yeah.
And we are now going on to the familiar, the Raven.
Oh boy, it will just stay where it's at. Oh,
Yes, not a bad idea. What about you, Noxiqual?
Yes, for my turn. There's one guy left, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to unload an Eldritch Blast storm into him. Can you move me so I'm within 30 feet of him?
Within 30 feet?
I know this isn't what you meant, Noxiqual, but there should totally be a spell called Eldritch Blast Storm. That would be amazing.
So there is something I'll talk about later. It's not important for the current situation.
That looks like 30 feet away to me, and that was your
Perfect.
full speed.
I'll use my bonus action to slap my Hexblade curse on him just for extra damage
Mhm.
and shits and giggles. And yeah, let's go ahead and unleash the Eldritch Blast. So 19 to 20 will crit. Let's see. That is a nat 1, so that one misses. That's a second nat 1. Okay, that dies.
It's a very gentle storm.
It's like, all right,
A
no
soft,
more
a
of
soft
this
rainstorm.
Does a 22 hit, I assume?
Yes, yeah.
The sad thing is, both of those probably would have hit on a 1, but because I have plus 11 to hit, but
Yeah, but yeah, critical miss. So
that's fine. So that does. Oh yeah, I have my charisma of 6 now. That's right. Give me 1 second. 16 force damage from the one
Okay.
blast.
that will work. 16.
At least it didn't waste a
Olsen
spell.
Cray. Let us be done with these foul abominations. You're not even welcome in hell. He casts 3 balls of fire at this one. Okay, we got 7. Hit,
Yep.
hit, and hit. Welcome to 12d6 fire damage.
Oh, is it not a deck save? It's actually a hit.
It's a ranged spell attack. Eight, 9, 15, 21, 25,
Devils are no
30, 34, 36 fire damage. He fairly well singes that thing, scorches it up. It writhes. It doesn't actually collapse down defeated, but it's severely wounded, you can tell. And it does not regenerate due to having been struck by the fire.
Yeah.
And it just can't do anything against this flying devil here. So it's going to do anything that it can, and it actually wants a humanoid, and it's going to go to the nearest humanoid, and the nearest humanoid happens to be Arlen.
I just want to be its friend. Like, can I persuade it to just join us?
You're the necromancer, and you haven't done anything against these undead to control them. I am very disappointed.
I don't think I had level 14. If I was 3 levels higher, I could.
Disappoint me.
The
I'm gonna totally collect their bones though once they're dead.
the
want their
the
bones.
creature kind of stares at you with worm-filled sockets, and there is a flash in your mind of some unknowable entity, and like a sea of writhing maggots.
Do you accept the embrace of the worm?
No. 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 Arlen does not
Wait,
want to accept.
They can speak?
This was something in just his mind.
Arlen will.
Some other presence speaking through this thing.
Arlen will 100% resist that.
Well, let's see how well you resist it with a dexterity saving throw.
In my mind, it's a dex throw.
It's spitting a worm at you.
It's
okay?
it's flinging a worm at you.
Oh, sorry. I see. Okay.
You didn't take Caius's little offer there.
I got a dexterity.
What do you have?
A 6.
You have a worm on you. It is like crawling on your skin, trying to find somewhere to burrow in.
Yeah, I do not. I'm like trying to get it off my face. Is it necrotic damage? Because I'm resistant to that.
You haven't taken any damage yet,
Which is
but there is a worm. It's kind of semi-latched on, but it hasn't burrowed in yet. And then the creature has claw attacks, 2 of them at that. 24 and 22.
Yes, I'm a wizard.
Okay. Now you said you do resist necrotic.
I do resist necrotic. Yeah.
Okay,
Wait. You said it was 22 and what?
Gosh.
I'm so sorry.
I have moved my d20s.
It's fine. I think both of them would have hit me. I was thinking of shield, but I think
Okay.
both hit me past that. So.
I think 22 is the lower one.
Okay, yeah, that
22 and 24, I want to say.
that still would have hit me with shield then.
I actually am rolling really high on these things to hits.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have the necrotic damage already for you. $26. That's your total.
That's already halved?
Yep.
Alrighty. That's not too bad.
The thing rips at you with its nasty claws, and there's a bit of a necrosis effect that's in them. Norakar is very close to you, and he's flying up there, hovering up there.
You will not die today, Arlen. Yes, watch this.
And he swipes at the thing with his devilish hooked polearm. With a 15 to hit is certainly enough.
I like this devil. He's been helping me out.
He's just interested in you for your soul.
He has not only slain this spawn, but he is lifting it up into the air. He lifts it up on high, sort of goes with it this way, and just like flings it and like splats all the worms against this rocky wall over here.
Yeah. Worm salad.
Like a water balloon full of worms.
You all have achieved a milestone.
Oh boy!
Level up.
All right. So with the combat over, how many?
There's still a worm on you, sir.
Oh, true. Yeah. What's this worm doing? Am I good?
Trying to burrow in. You better get it off.
Well, you said you were like frantically trying to like.
Oh yeah. I assumed it was gone once the thing died. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get it off if it's still there.
Are you like plucking it off and throwing it?
How are you doing?
I'm trying to think. Would Arlen do anything about this? Since it's like an undead thing that did it to me.
Make
I will tell you
a
in Noxiqual.
religion check.
Yeah, like I'm just curious because maybe he has like a better idea of how to deal with this. Oh, that's a really high roll. Hold on. That's a natural 19 plus religion is intelligence. That's a 24.
Okay. So, first of all, with knowledge checks aside, you all have seen these worms many times before, and they are just worms. Now, that said, Arlen's going to tell you some more about these things, but they don't have any special protection, or you could just splat them.
Okay.
You could just pull it off and throw it. You could scrape it off. You could smash it like this.
I'll probably
you can kill it pretty easily.
I'll probably pluck it off and just like
it's literally got a hit point and like no real AC or saves to speak of. Very, very extremely low in game terms, but story wise, it's you smash it or you throw it to the side and it just worms along real slowly. But you know some more about these things because they do have a little mouthy, toothy bit. And what they do is they burrow under your skin, and they can actually get under your skin pretty quickly. You just have that one turn to get them off.
Oh wow!
And if you don't get a worm off of you at the end of your turn, it will burrow under your skin, and then you start getting rotted from the inside. And the more worms you have in you, the worse that gets. For typical people, common folk, that's a quick death. For hearty adventurers like yourself, you could withstand it a little bit longer.
Is that are they like the scarabs from the Mummy?
Maybe so. There is a way to get rid of them, though. A very surefire way to get rid of them is your good paladin friend here, who he can lay his hands upon you and do an effect that removes disease. Really, any effect that removes a disease or a curse will just wipe out all the worms from your body, and you'll get rid of them instantaneously.
After getting that worm off of me, how many of these undead humanoid like bodies? How many of them are still around? So I know you said some of them like went to ash, and one of them was like frozen. How many are still around?
There are 2 that. Well, I guess actually Norikar splattered one of them. There were 6 total. 3 turned to ash. 1 got iced. 1 got completely splattered. There's 1 left that's just lying there on the ground with its worms squirming all over the place.
All right, Arlen will. There are worms. I'll try to like get it into my bag of holding without getting the worms on me if that's possible.
Body?
I want the body. Yeah.
No, leave that there, Arlen. That thing is not of our realm. We will not take it back.
Arlen looks a little like frustrated at that, and then he'll say, "Captain, it could come in handy, though."
This is too great a risk, and I won't allow that on my ship.
Balson Cray hurls down fire onto the thing.
He destroys my corpse.
Leave it alone. We're not taking that back anywhere else. They die.
We'll get you some corpses when we return, Arlen, but anything from this place will be tainted with Caius or Nyarlathotep's essence, and I would love nothing more than to have you ferry it into our world for them.
Noxiqual speaks true, Arlen. Doesn't matter if those things would come in handy, they'd come in leggy, and they'd come in heady as well, and all of them would be full of worms, and those worms, well, you were just spouting off about how terrible and horrid things those are.
Yeah, Arlen does not look happy. Like, he really wanted to get a corpse with him, but it's gone now, so now he's even more mad that he can't even protest it.
There's nothing to be done here. We should gather what we can, burn that nupper whatever thing, and let's continue.
Yep, the Neperabo is, momentarily like this, basically a bubbling pool of ooze, but there's a worm in there somewhere, so you scorch that out.
As we're about to start walking in, I guess getting ourselves together after the combat, Arlen will probably walk past Noxiqual and just sort of under his breath be like, perhaps Felon will be a better corpse.
So now, before we do leave, the statue that's here and this fountain, Is there anything particularly noteworthy about those, or are they just what are they? What are they like?
They were following us, right? That the eyes were following us.
Is this that one?
Yeah.
I thought this was a different one for some reason.
It is a
They're-
different one, but the effect is
Same.
the same.
Oh, that's a I get
So
the point,
Carderock, you do you look at the statue or the fountain first?
Probably the statue.
You go up to
Somebody
the
standing near her.
you go up to the statue, and it looks like a warrior clad in plate armor. It's got a sword. It's got a shield. Though as you look at it a little bit more closely, you can see a face in the the openings of the helm, and the face looks like a skull with worms. It's all statue, but it looks like a skull face with worms crawling out of the eyes, and like one coming out of the mouth.
Well, what are you a knight well met, and fare your soul well, whatever it may be. Hopefully not here.
Kai's taint has infected this entire realm.
Yes, quite.
We should keep moving. I want to be out of here before we have to take any significant rest.
Yes, the less time spent here is the better.
I'm fine with a short rest on the march, but I really don't want to take the time to take any significant rest.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. If we were
Yeah,
going
give
to
it
get
a
short
short
rest, that would be good. But if not, Card would cast Cure Wounds on himself.
I would love a short rest.
Esper, it's up to you. Can we short rest on the walk?
Not sure
Not
works.
not while traveling.
Not while traveling?
No.
Okay.
All right, then. Card is definitely going to cast Cure Wounds upcast at I guess a 4th level slot.
Okay.
Do we get the temporary hit points back, or is that like a once per day thing? Hello, Noxiqual?
I'm sorry, say again.
Oh, yeah. Do we get the temporary hit points back, or is that a once per day?
That's when I do a short rest, I can re-up those every 10 minutes. So they last until they're used, but once I do my short rest and I hand them out again, they're negated and
Guard, how many, or Adam, how many hit points are you still down?
All right. Well, let's see. He's going to heal.
Do we actually have any potions? Because Arlen is not half hit points yet, but like I'm at 46, which is kind of scary.
Well, Drake has some healing spells as well, so. But he's first going to heal Carderock because he likes Card. He doesn't like Arlen.
Card's going to currently be at 49.
Do you want more, or are you going to be good?
Are you offering to heal me, Drake? Because I would not decline.
Oh, I have not much practice with these spells, so I'll do my best.
Well, I'll let you know if it burns too badly.
All right. Then I'm going to cast Cure Wound twice at 2nd level. So give me a second. I gotta get another D8. More.
Yeah, go for it. While you're doing that, I'm actually reading through notes here.
Yeah.
Just so I can try to stay on top of all the different things that are going on.
What my query to you, Esper, as a DM, would be: how far do we think in travel time it will take us to get near the temple or ziggurat, whatever? Hours.
It is not far from here.
Balson Cray speaks to Noxiqual.
Excellent. So we're talking about more.
It would
like
be much
hours.
faster if you all could fly as I do. We would be there within. It lies just over those hills.
He points, and there's just like, across this arid expanse, and then there's this hill. You look it out, and we'll be there in maybe an hour at that location, just walking.
Arlen will speak up and say, Captain, I could give us all the ability to fly, but it would use some mini spells. Or
Flying, you'd get there really fast because not only flying is quicker than walking, but you wouldn't be going through the rough terrain.
Noxiqual
Adam?
holds up a hand.
29.
Well, I've got all 12 of my fingers, no new ones. But there
12.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you never noticed?
Must have skipped my view. Arlen. So since I still got a few spell slots left, Cardi, you gonna be good then with that? Or
Yeah.
all right, yeah. We'll use the last of Cure Wounds at first level. So give me 1 second, and I can do that.
All right.
Oh, 4 times. So another 4. So
I have to say something in response to the flying comment. So I hold up a hand to Arlen, and I turn to Balsan Cray, and I say, well, flying may be more expedient. It may also draw more attention to us. I'm sure that this realm has creatures that prey on flying or, could notice us in the air much more easily if we approach the temple that way. Or ziggurat, whatever.
How much did you heal me, Drake?
If I'm doing my math right, you're getting 30.
30? That puts you back at max.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I have a 9+9 spell modifier because of the wisdom proficiency, and I just rolled 21.
Yep, I guess as you're doing that, my wounds close, and whatnot. Arlen will look pretty graciously at you and sort of nod and say, "Thank you, Drake. I know that we don't always see eye to eye."
All right.
Don't.
We're going to move on foot. That's what we need to do. Are you done healing people, Drake?
Well, I won't be healing anybody else for a long time until we get some rest. But I'm ready to move.
Well, I can always perform more if you need be.
Saviors, we may need it for the healing of worms, should anyone be infected.
Yeah, no, fortunately he has not used his lay on hands pool yet at all, even though it is only a pitiful 10 or 2 of those remove curses.
I was going to say that's more important. Otherwise people will die from it.
Yeah, those cost 5 each. So you can do that twice.
Esper?
Yeah, I'm reading through a bunch of notes. I got a lot of different stuff that I'm trying to keep track of, but go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. Well, we're going to continue on foot, and I think that Balsan Cray should avoid flying high. Just fly above the ground level.
He and Norakar keep about 20 feet off of the ground.
Yeah,
they kind of hover close to you all.
Yeah, it's low enough that they'll go below the radar, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So you all continue onwards?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't think we've used significant resources to merit forcing a short rest.
Well, as long as Arlen can still cast that dome, or the tiny head or whatever.
I can cast that whenever because I have it as a ritual.
Okay, well, yeah. So then it sounds like for the most part we're pretty much secured for if we have to take a long.
Card still has 2 of every single level of the spell except for 4th. He only has 1 of those.
Yeah, I'm missing.
Healing everybody up. I've burnt all my slots.
Yeah, I'm missing my 3rd level spell slots, but I still have 4th and 5th and 6th. So.
Okay, so then we should be good for the most part. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
We're starting the metagame here.
So you all continue on through this arid expanse away from ruins and strange fountains, away from the charred remains of walking worm zombies. And you make it to the end of this deserty basin, drawing close to another rocky ridge, not as mountainous as the previous ones you had navigated through, this time more of a hill-like terrain. And time and again, Balsan Cray will do a little bit of scouting, not so much flying ahead, but just visual scouting, taking a look about, seeing what he can spot, checking. And he says he keeps seeing the pointed peaked top beyond this rocky hill. And as you get close to the area, Nox, you feel a subtle call to you. Something you're seeking is calling to you. You feel you're getting close. Your party climbs up the hill. It's kind of rocky, whatever. It's a little tiring, but you've gone through far worse than this. You press on. You get to the top of the hill where you can see it's not a valley. That's not what it is. There's an area that is betwixt other large rocky hills. So there's a central area between, and it itself is a cliff. There is a pyramid-like structure made of perhaps stone, and there are these stony monoliths thing, about 5 of them, just standing up in the way leading up to the front entrance. This wide open large rectangular entrance, and then this is like perched at the edge of a cliff. So if you were to continue past the pyramid, you would be like falling off of this chasm. And the whole thing is just like cast over in this purplish glow from the twinkling stars and the moon overhead, almost like, if you listen closely, seems to like thrum, and you can almost like hear your own heartbeat in your ears. And you can feel it in your heart, Noxiqual. There's something in there that's calling to you, something that is desired by you.
Noxiqual keeps his sword Sombras in hand, and he slowly looks around, making sure that everyone's there, making sure Felon isn't like pissing himself. And then I say, "This is it. What we desire is inside that place. I can feel it."
Well, what you desire is, I'm sure.
What I desire should be also what you desire, Carderock.
Well, what I desire is to be rid of this place. So in a manner of speaking, it is, isn't it?
Indeed. I want all of you to know that I'm proud to stand with you here. If this should be the end for any of you, I will try to recover what I can. And let us go.
And I you, Noxiqual. And I you. He adds, especially after that recover bit.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get closer without perhaps invoking the entire, realm against us. Balsan Cray, do you have any suggestions?
I don't know what it is we will face inside of that place exactly. I am prepared for a fight, but maybe we can barter. I'm not going to disregard such a possibility.
Let us approach the entrance and see if we are noticed. If we are not noticed, I would say let's try to scout it out a little bit. Perhaps Drake could creep up and look inside.
Scout, are you favorable of this option?
Drake's going to look at Captain Noxiqual. Is this what you're going to require of me?
I've always relied on you, Drake, to be my eyes.
Then I will get ready. And Drake's going to start getting whatever he needs ready to scout ahead.
Okay. So we've got like this long approach to the ziggurat, like 2 walls on either side, kind of these like.
Yeah, think of like maybe like a mile in diameter ring of hilly rock formations.
Yeah.
At the center of that is this approach, this way leading up to this pyramid type structure. and then
Which is
just
in-
beyond is a chasm.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I think we should get up as close as we can while looking for enemies, staying hidden if we can. And Drake will, once we get towards the entrance, take a look inside.
Yeah, I could potentially give Drake haste. I don't know if it would be super helpful. I think it'd be better in combat.
That would more be better in combat to save that spell.
Yeah, I could give you invisibility.
That would definitely be useful for scouting, but I'm kind of not wanting to burn spell slots though, because this is going to be one of those ones where Drake's knowing going in, we need everything, so he's going to rely on his own stealth.
Yeah,
and if it really comes down to a bad situation where he has to get out, he will probably shadow step, even though if there's nothing else to do.
One thing is my Raven can also help scout with Drake.
Yeah. I would caution you against using Shadow Step. Nyarlathotep may pervert it in some way. And
I understand.
You may not end up where you think you would.
I understand. As I said, if it's only as a last resort, if I have no other way to get out.
I would run before using Shadow Step in this realm.
No, I agree. But if my way to cut is cut off and I have no true way to run out,
I would cut off my own leg and hop out, using it as a crutch. A dimension.
I understand. I shall not use my shadow steps.
Arlen will say, Drake, I think what the captain is saying is that if you have to die or use Shadow Step, die.
Yeah, I'm getting
that. It may be a kinder fate.
Okay, no shadow steps. You ruined my fun.
You do you. I am trying to help you.
No, I understand. Yeah, that was out of character. That was not in character. But no, I understand exactly what Noxiqual is saying. So yeah, Drake's gonna go scout ahead.
Run this. Yeah. Let's see what Esper has for us.
Noxiqual, did you cast invisibility on him?
I will cast invisibility. I don't think it's going to prevent certain things from seeing him, but not everything can see invisible. Like, just because it's all powerful, doesn't necessarily mean it knows.
Also, quick thing, I don't know how long we had been moving for, but before Drake goes, I would use the ritual cast of telepathic bond again so that we can all communicate telepathically.
10 minutes. Yeah, I'm down for that. Because then he can instantly tell us what's going on, and there's no fog of war.
Exactly.
So, ritual casting. Let's do that. I do want to have this scene. It's a 10-minute arcane ritual that you're performing.
Yes.
And
on all of us, yes.
Mm-hmm. And maybe you do it at some spot before you've gone over this hill.
Yeah. Somewhere that's presumably secure. Like, I'm assuming we would have scouted first before we take the time to do it.
Yeah. That's
okay.
legit.
Yeah, you find a place that seems as good as any. Yeah.
Assuming you all do not have a lower than 2 intelligence score to be able to work.
All right. Nice. So I'm going to roll. Where did that go? Here it is.
Well, if we had Robin, I would be worried about Robin having that.
Robin actually had a really high intelligence.
No, I know, but that's just from Drake's point of view.
Robin had a very low wisdom.
Arlen, you have completed almost all of the ritual. It's just not quite done yet. Did I just roll it? Oh my god!
Is that nat 20?
You've almost completed your ritual when there is a shudder to the ground. About 160 feet away from you, coming up over the edge of the nearby hill, is a massive golem, dark-colored golem. The ground shudders as it moves. Who knows how heavy this thing is? It's huge. It's like the size of a freaking giant, like a storm giant size.
It's not Shadow Steel, is it?
There is some resemblance, Noxiqual, but you've never heard that Shadowsteel was this big.
I thought I saw Shadowsteel in a vision, so that's why I was...
Yeah, there is a resemblance. There is definitely a resemblance, but something's a little different about it.
Yeah.
It almost seems like a new iteration or something based on Shadowsteel.
Yeah.
And it's much bigger. Shadowsteel was like, maybe like a large size, maybe 8 or 9 feet tall, something like that. So this thing is coming. It's about 160 feet away from you all at the start of this hall. So quick thinking. What are you guys doing?
Well, you're dropping the ritual.
I was gonna say, when you said almost finished, was it like 1 second from being finished? Can we get
One minute away.
Yeah,
you got like 9 minutes into it.
Yeah, as I'm doing it, I'm looking up at this thing and looking at the captain and sort of being like, I kind of want to stop doing this if you're cool with that.
And you said it's how big again? And it
real like storm giant size, like 16 feet tall or more.
Is this out of character? It's not one of the adamantine golems that we saw way back. No.
This very well does resemble a golem made of adamantine.
Okay, all right.
As I'm flipping through my spell book, I'm gonna look at the captain and say, Captain, perhaps...
You probably don't have time to flip through a spell book. I really need a fast decision because this thing is coming right in your direction.
I'm stopping the spell. Yeah, I'm not.
Move, everyone now.
Balson eyes the thing. Are you with me?
No.
We fight.
No.
Don't fight. We need to move quickly.
Retreat.
Fall back.
Yes. That means run, devil. Run.
I'm gonna try to not retreat directly, but maybe like in a try to lose it and then circle back. But it all depends on how fast it is.
Yeah, how fast does it seem to us? Can we tell?
Is it normal speed?
I think the way we should resolve this is actually by rolling initiative, because there is going to be some things that depend on what it does and who goes in what order.
Right.
Yeah.
Chase.
I may be casting haste on myself.
It doesn't get bogged down.
It's just like, giant golem, haste, run. We're rolling initiative, you said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my purple dice. Hold on.
13. I get it.
All right, I got my purple dice. Give me another natural 18, please. Well, I got something. I got higher than Nox. I won.
Wait, I got higher than 2 people. Whoa. What?
Right? Yeah, I rolled a natural 5. I was
okay. All right. Yeah.
I only have a +1 to Dex.
I have a +1 to initiative too. Yeah. So.
Who's got highest?
Drake with 13.
Oh wow, we all rolled terribly relative to.
Oh my goodness.
Usual. Huh.
Hey.
We rolled really well on the
After
last
13?
Yeah.
There'd be Carderock with 7, or Arlen with 6, and then Noxiqual with 5.
In 160 feet, unless it's got like 100-foot movement.
It could dash with like 50 movement. It could dash 100.
I'm really curious, like what it's going to do, unless it's got like long-range magic attacks. But most golems don't have that. So
most golems,
which is what I'm really curious.
I'm guessing that's like about 4 rounds of distance.
It's got the haste spell cast on it. It's gonna dash 200 feet and then like drop a rock.
It's actually a 20th level monk. It's already past us. It keeps going.
It's an illusion. It's just
a red ribbon off in the distance. It parts. Somebody's handing it a trophy.
Well, let's see. Actually, how fast would that thing be?
Have you guys seen Frozen 2? You know, like the giant rock monster things. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, so yeah, let's do this. So
no, let's not do that.
Balson Cray has the first go on initiative. So the large horned devil with his massive wings, he flies. And he actually gets 120 feet through the air flying. The Neparabos, they are waddling 20 feet per move, right? So they get 40 feet.
Oh my gosh, we're behind those. Oh god.
Those
Yeah,
things
they rolled high. Yeah. And the adamantine golem now takes its turn.
Let's see
Oh,
what shenanigans it has.
Oh gosh.
It's kind of
yeah. So first it moves. It moves 40 feet. Mighty long strides. So it's 120 feet away from your core party here.
So it has a single move of 40 feet?
Yeah.
Just making sure I know.
Yep.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Drake can outrun that.
Outrun. Yeah, but we can't. So.
I can with haste. I'll be fine.
Well, I was going to say, Drake could try to act as a distraction.
I can move 120 feet with haste every turn.
That's fine. I'm just adjusting my plans.
We can all go
So
if we dash, yeah.
I need to determine who it targets here.
Ooh.
Let me think.
I vote for Felon.
What it might know, what it's doing. I've got my notes here. Yes. I think it's targeting Noxiqual.
Come at me.
Noxiqual. The thing makes a grasping gesture like this. And you feel force sensation, something supernatural, a grasp of doom about your body. Make a strength saving throw.
Strength save, of course.
I'm very glad that did not hit me.
Let's see.
I only have
Doing this from 120 feet away, so I can counter spell. All right, well, let's see what I get. Got an 11.
That is nowhere close to being enough.
Yeah, I got it.
You suffer 20 points of force damage.
Okay.
And something is grasping you. A great grasp of force is about you.
Can I?
You feel that you could walk. Yeah.
As a reaction, can I use my the Tomb of the Masked
Okay,
One?
the shadow, the Veil of Shadows, shield of Shadows.
Yeah, that basically surrounds me and then halves the damage.
All right. You are encased in shadows, so you only suffer 10 points of damage.
No.
And let's see what else happens to you while you're in there. Shadow Barrier.
Mm-hmm.
You enshroud the target in a barrier of shadows. It extends a couple feet in all directions, blocking sight as though from a darkness spell. Target has total concealment, gains resistance to all damage except force and radiant.
Was it force? I thought it was.
It is force. Yep.
Never mind. Yeah, then I will take the full damage. But the important thing is that it can't see me anymore.
If you, the target here, if you take any action or reaction, the barrier ends. Otherwise, it fades after 1 minute.
Can walk, however.
You can walk, though you can tell you have been slowed incredibly, and you feel like something is just like binding you. Like it feels like you're just going to be like shuffling your feet across the ground.
Okay. Yeah, so basically kill it.
All right. Let's go to Norakar. Norakar sees this happen to Noxiqual. He's shrouded in shadow. Is anyone saying anything? Any shouting?
Yeah, Noxiqual, I'm going to shout, "It has me! I can't get it free!"
All right. Norakar is loyal to the devils, and he is commanded by Balson Cray. Balson says, "Free the captain. Get him out." Norakar comes up to you, Noxiqual, and he grabs hold of you, and he's trying to, move you with his own force. Are you letting him do this?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay, so he takes you 10 feet. That's as much as he can get you. You can't,
Yeah,
like, your
okay.
feet literally, like, drag across the gritty soil and rock of the ground.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. It has some sort of magical hold on me.
Oh, what is this?
Drake.
This is bad. We can't hear you, Drake. You're muted.
Sorry.
I thought you were just, like, intently thinking.
Sorry. It automatically mutes when I put it up. I forgot that. New headsets, I'm still getting used to it. Are we attacking or running, Captain?
I can't run, so we have to fight it.
Then Drake's going to run at this thing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I could teleport us with Dimension Door if you were wanting that.
Nope, we are not.
We've had this conversation. I don't want to have it again.
Everyone, I do want to clarify a detail on the height of the monster. Thank you very much,
20.
Jaina Ruerda, who pointed out storm giants are 26 feet tall. So this golem is 26 feet tall. Thank you very much, Jaina.
Thanks for reminding the teacher we had homework.
Drake, you are approaching the thing?
Yeah, so I can get 45. That's... Yeah, I'm just going to take a dash action. I can do that. That's a bonus. So that put me 90... That put me 30 feet away. Yeah, I can then make 2 attacks with darts at that range.
How far do you move?
Well, if I do my regular movement, then a bonus dash,
Yep.
that gets me 90 feet. So I should be about 30 feet away from it.
Yes, that is correct. Okay,
So then I can use my 2 attacks on it.
All right. You fling your shuriken.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm where the one will miss. So a 13 and a 24.
The 13 is a miss. It just kind of like clangs off of its armor. The 24 is a hit, and it also clangs off of the armor.
Figured.
They were just mundane shuriken, right?
Well, that's weird. Hold on, let me double check because I'm not sure if it's just unarmored strikes or if it's all his attacks or magic based.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I know your unarmed attacks are powered with ki, so they're magical.
Yeah, so it's just my unarmored, so it's not magical.
Your unarmed strikes count as magic. Okay, yes. So one of them, you feel like you hit the thing in the right spot and just...
So
the steel deflects off of adamantine.
So half damage, I take it?
Nothing.
Oh, no damage.
Nothing at all.
Okay. That is not good.
Hellhounds. At the command of Balsan Cray, they get close to Noxiqual protectively. Carderock.
Okay, so Noxiqual is still trapped. Drake has actually run towards the thing and is now the closest one of us to it.
Yes. Drake's only 30 feet away from a massive 26-foot tall, Shadowfell stylized golem of adamantine.
Well, this was very cool. If there are gods in this realm, pray tell they remove me from it or strike me down that I don't have to deal with this or do what I am about to do. So first of all, I'm going to give a D10 of Bardic Inspiration to Drake, and then with my movement, I'm not quite sure how exactly this works. I want to try and run into Noxiqual and try and see if I can tackle him forward and like push against the.
You want to try to get him farther away from the adamantine golem?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything that can actually end the effect. I have counterspell, but that's probably no good now. Yeah.
Yeah, we would need like the spell magic, which I don't have.
Right. Well, right. No, that's therein is the crux.
Okay. So is that what you want to do, Carderock?
For fuck. Yeah.
Okay. So you do that. You kind of bull rush him. Norikar is helping you, and you move him another 10 feet.
All right.
Don't worry about me. Attack our foe. You're not going to push me away from it. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
You think we can slay this thing? What fool?
You have a better chance against slaying it than we do against trying to move me away from it 10 feet at a time.
Arlen.
You said it was 25 feet tall?
26.
6.
Excuse me. I'm thinking if I can possibly surround it with a wall of force, because I get 10 foot by 10 foot panels. 10 of them. I think I get 10 of them at least. Maybe I'll have 10 foot by 10 foot panels. So that would be 100 feet altogether, right? So would I be... Yeah, so I'm thinking, can I get it surrounded with a wall of force? So it
wall of force? Yeah, let me just
check it out
what that says.
So I can it's a long spell, but it's essentially I get 10 foot by 10
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wall of force.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to like slow it down to where we can get like Nox situation, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to like kill it with my spells.
Okay, so you probably don't think this is quite a helpful spell in this particular situation, because what you can do is you can have 10 by 10s, like just literally a 10-foot tall wall and 10 foot long, and like stack, or not stack, but in a row on the ground. Or you can do no, it's they're literally 10 by 10, and you can have conjoined like in a row up to 10 of them, or you can have it in a 10-foot diameter.
See, I thought that I could like make the panels like in any sort of shape I wanted.
Shape. You can shape.
It doesn't clarify like how.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So I guess you could stack them, but you have 10 of them.
Yeah. So could I get it to be where it's like, oh man, I need like graph paper right now?
You guys want to do this with a map?
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Yeah, you guys want a map?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think here.
Because I'm trying to think, like, if it's because it's a huge, or like it's a huge creature.
Yes, it's like as big as a huge size can get without being gargantuan.
Because what I'm thinking is that if I can get it to where it's high enough where it can't actually, well, I guess I could climb over it, but I need it to like surround it entirely.
If you were to stack them and do it, you would have them up 20 feet tall.
Yeah,
so it would only have 6 feet of space, so it would have to climb over a 20 feet thing. So, but that would take movement.
It would take a turn, yeah. So I still might do it. So like if I can get it to be like if I have 10 of them, so 100 feet of panels.
All right.
It's 25 feet tall, just to make it simple. I could go 25 feet up, which would only use like 2 panels, or like 3 panels, I guess. And then if I could get it surrounded with that amount, that would be about 3. I don't know how many it would cost, but I think I could set it up in a way where like I don't have to like completely surround it in like the grid sense, but only, like just where it's enough surrounded where it can actually get out, if that makes sense. Sort of like a cage.
Well, there's a spell called Force Cage, which would do that, but yours would not be a fully. You can't box it. I don't think.
If we can't get this to work, I'm probably just going to use the spell on us to protect us from it in case it gets close.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can do this. Sorry about this, Esper. I know this is like...
No, it's okay, because I got to, like, organize everything. Yeah. Next, I'm going to put them up. Yeah, well, why not? We'll just keep them in this direction. Okay.
And it has moved enough where it's in range of the 120 feet, I believe. So
it's 120 feet away.
There we go. Okay, so there he is. And just imagine outside of this battle map here. We'll just say it's a general dirt, hard ground.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
So,
so
what I'm thinking is that if I can get it to have essentially like 2 walls on like each corner, and then they're connected from the top, it should prevent him from moving forward. If that makes sense. I don't know if I have enough though, because it would cost us either 2 on each side, that'd be 8, and then times 3. Oh, I might not have enough. Yeah.
Just save that idea. What have you got for right now to do either damage to it or to affect the battlefield?
Yeah, I guess like for now, I'll do what I said originally. I'll just do the wall of force on us to protect us from it, because I should be able to surround us in the wall of force at least. Or yeah, I'll do that. Well,
Drake's all the way out there.
brave Drake.
Yeah, Drake's all the way out there. You're right. I mean, but like,
you do just say what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
All right. So I know this is really zoomed out.
Yeah.
But here is the golem.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Drake. There is Balsan Cray. Here is everyone else here. All right, so we're on Arlen's turn. What do you got?
Yeah, I guess I'll try and help Drake out a bit. I'll just I'll summon a greater demon.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay, what kind of demon are you summoning?
Oh, I have never thought of that actually. That's a good
Do
one.
you choose it, or do I choose it?
I'll summon the one that Nox usually summons, just to make it.
So remember, you have to use a spell slot of at least 5th level to summon that one.
Oh,
So the higher level spell slot you spend,
Right.
the higher the CR that you can
Oh, I
select.
see.
Read your spells.
Yeah, I'll do that then, just to keep it simple, so we can move on. I'll do a 5th level demon.
So Kazme is what.
Yeah, I'll do the Casper. Yeah, just to move it on, because I've taken up a lot of time this turn. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
It's okay. I had to arrange the minis.
Yeah, I'll summon the Casimir so that we just keep it simple.
60 feet away.
Yep,
Cool.
as far as possible.
So 60 feet from him. What?
I'd probably be in the back. I don't know if that. I will just. It's fine.
All right. Calling up from the abyss is this strange insectile demon.
Roll an initiative for it.
Ah, demon. I can smell them far away. Even at a distance, they sicken me.
It has +2 to its initiative, by the way.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up in the monster manual. I got a 17.
All right.
Oh, is it 9 in the monster manual?
No, it is not.
Esme, it's not in the monster manual?
I'm pretty
I
sure
think it is.
Isn't that from
Yeah,
of,
go. It's under demons, under the demons section. Kazme.
I'm looking for it. You can go and do the stuff now that I'll find it.
It is Felon's turn.
He just saw a demon get summoned.
I mean, that's not the worst thing he's seen today.
He just runs. Ah! Ah! He'll like leap over this. Actually, I don't think that's something he can leap over.
Yeah.
I'll just like go.
Just have him cower. Yeah.
All right, Felon, in an absolute panic, goes bolting. Noxiqual.
Can I take an attack of opportunity on him as he runs past?
Oh yeah, that can I also?
Normally you could, but you can't. Yeah, you can see actually. Yeah, if you want to.
Was he close?
Yeah,
enough
if I see him running like a coward like that,
Uh-huh.
after I gave the order, yeah, I'll attack him.
All right.
He's worth more to me. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's fine.
Oh man, I was gonna say if you did that and Arlen was close enough, he would totally have attacked him too.
It's fine. I'll get him later. Anyways, so yeah, Noxiqual is up. Or no, that was just my considering a reaction. Oh, it is my turn.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to unleash a barrage of Eldritch Blast on this creature. Because that will hopefully get through its...
You're Noxiqual. I'm reading this Casme. It's actually kind of amazing.
Yeah. No, I could summon one too.
We have double Casmes!
Yeah, that would provide...
It'd give Drake some backup.
They each have like 80 some hit points. That is a not inconsiderable sponge in our path.
Yeah, but I gotta survive that freaking check for their wings.
Arlen would actually, like, if you could do that, he would ask you to do that. Like,
I think I have the true name of a Casme. Let me just double check, because that'll give it disadvantage on its checks.
Oh, you should tell me that. Would you tell me that when I summoned my Casme?
No, because we can't summon the same Casme.
Oh.
He didn't say he has the true name of Casmes.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that not all Casmes have
He's got a scroll with all the Casme names on it.
Yeah.
They're all they just all have the same name and it's Bob. They're all Bob.
I have a Tanaruk's name, I have a Balgora's name, I have a Hezro's name.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I do not have a Casme's name, it looks
Have
like.
you seen Buckaroo Banzai in the 5th dimension?
Alright. I'm going to just unleash a couple blasts on it for this turn, and that way I don't want to have concentration going right now while I'm under this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I make a save to get out of this at any point, Esper? Do I?
At the end of your turn, you do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so attacking it my lowest roll is a 21 hit.
21 does not hit.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so 25s. I got 2 hits on it.
All right.
All force damage. Do
Yep.
I need to do anything special? Roll them one at a time, or just kind of add it all together?
Yep. Just go for it.
All right. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is 27 force damage from 2 blasts.
Okay, 27.
So it just kind of impacts it, and probably it doesn't even flinch.
It does not flinch, but it did seem to function. So
yeah, I could see the blast kind of shake it a little bit.
And at the end of your turn, go ahead and make a saving throw.
What sort of saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
That's a nat 20.
What'd you come up with?
Nat 20.
Yeah. What was the result?
19.
It's only attacks that a nat 20 is automatic hit.
That is true.
Then that is a 19.
That is not enough.
Oh,
so you're saying that
you are stuck.
All right, we won't even bother rolling on future turns.
Yeah, that's not good.
Does it have to make a concentration check for taking damage?
Does not.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a concentration spell.
Nope. It is magical effect, though it is not a spell.
I guess like after your turn, Arlen will look back and say, Captain, are you good? Can you move?
No, there's no way I'm going to be able to break out of this. We have to take it down.
You can move with a speed of 10 feet.
I guess I'll move 10 feet since I am not doing anything else with my move action. Move me towards the coward. I mean, felon.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't want to say I told you so as Arlen, but...
No. I knew he's a coward, but I say to felon, get over here to my side.
Noxiqual, you tread slowly as though the very weight of the world is forcing itself against you.
That's fine. Felon, if you are not over here in 6 seconds, my next blast goes to the back of your skull.
You're going to count to the count of 6. Balson Cray sees that this needs to be a fight. That doesn't seem like there's a viable escape for Noxiqual.
Yep.
And he clutches onto his magical adamantine trident and comes back.
Enjoy fighting with a demon devil.
So be it then, if this is the way.
He's about 20 feet up in the air. And gosh, I messed that up, didn't I? Okay, there we go. So he comes back 120 feet to there.
Death on the battlefield, glorious against a fitting opponent. And a pair of bows. I guess I kind of skipped
There's
them
speed
last.
bumps.
Oh no, I didn't skip them. They just go slowly. Yeah, they're not gonna get involved with this. They're just gonna
Everything's running away.
they're just gonna get in the way. All right.
Tell them go the other way. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Kazme.
All right. So the Kazme, it's at the end of its turn. It makes it save.
Yeah.
So you give it an order.
Yep, I'll move it. It's got a fly of 60 feet, so I think I can get in range of it, and it's gonna just attack it.
There's the opponent, by the way. I didn't zoom in on him yet.
He looks very scary, I must say, but luckily it's a Kazmi fighting it, not me.
Okay,
really
is it
wish
60?
I could
Yeah,
take
go,
control.
my demon, attack! Alright, I'm gonna do my weapon attack. Oh no. I only got a 13.
It ineffectively stubs its nose against the armor of the adamantine golem.
Yep.
The adamantine golem will take its turn now.
Yeah, it only gets one attack that casts me, so.
But it's a pretty good attack.
Yeah, no, I was reading, I was like, wow, this does a lot of damage if it hits.
Every time it's attacked, it's always crit when I rolled for its attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, I only rolled an 8, so I got a 13, which makes me sad.
What it is.
But hey, it's 84 hit points to help Drake out.
Also, to be fair, if this is an adamantine golem, it's probably immune to crits because adamantine armor makes you immune to crits.
But at least if you roll 20, it'll still automatically hit, which is nice.
That is true.
That is an automatic hit. It grasps, makes the same gesture at Drake. Drake, make a strength saving throw.
All right, and I'm able to use the bardic inspiration for this, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you roll your save. Yeah, you roll your save and see what you got, and then you can add it in from there. You just have to do it before I say the final.
Just decide whether you're going to use it before you announce it to him. That way there's no chance he'll say it failed or succeeded.
Yeah, I just want to
I'm going to have to add it in.
I just want to point out that Nox and I automatically fail this. Like, every time.
I don't think I'm going to
It's almost like Esper knows strength is our weakness as a party full of casters.
Because I got 7 on that.
7 certainly is nowhere in the ballpark. You take 11 points of force damage, and a grasp of doom binds about you.
Oh, you do remember you have the bardic inspiration, right?
I did.
I
rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Huh.
On that.
Yeah.
How much damage did I take?
11, he said.
11? Okay.
11 force damage.
Doesn't by the way, the demon stays around? Or no, if I lose the concentration.
At the end of the demon's turn, it's supposed to make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I was about to say,
throw.
Oh, it didn't pass. It's up against mine, so yeah. I got a 6 plus a 0. So
Yeah, it has a +0. Okay. And then the adamantine golem approaches Drake. Does the Kazme do an opportunity attack?
Oh, yes, 100%. Yeah, if it got out of range, yeah. Oh, that's much better. That actually might hit. Let me check. Well, maybe not. 18?
Nope.
Oh, man.
The golem makes 2 slam attacks against Drake.
With disadvantage.
All right, first one with disadvantage. 22.
Miss.
And the second is 21.
Miss.
Woo!
At disadvantage, saving your butt.
You're like,
I
imagine
he's like coming down with both fists, and Drake just turns sideways, letting them just slide right by him.
and the force is so much it actually makes your hair blow as if it's in wind. Well done. Good evasive maneuvering.
Have we even done damage to this thing yet?
Noxiqual did 2 hits on Eldritch
Oh,
Blast.
that's right. You got the hit, yeah.
I did
Nor
that.
And I hit it, but it didn't do any damage because it wasn't a magic attack. Goddamn adamantium.
I did 27 force damage.
Here we are. He has a fly speed of 40. All right, so he goes to about there with the dash. And then Drake, it is your turn.
All right. Wait 1 second. I gotta get back here.
You're staring up at a thing that's so impossibly huge. It's like looking up at a tree.
Is it right next to me?
It's within 5 feet of you.
Okay. I'm going to walk around and start walking up the back of its leg.
So
No, this is going to make sense.
here's
I saw that talk on the eyebrow.
here's what I'm going to say. If you want to move onto his body, I will give him an opportunity attack.
But could he reach me there? Because he would have to move. He can't really hit me if I'm standing on the back of his leg. He would have to kick
assuming
himself.
that it has the anatomy of a humanoid, it could maybe like turn its entire body around. It's a machine.
I think even if it wasn't a machine, if it was like a, I don't know,
Person.
a huge sized demon, for example, I would probably say if you want to get onto its body, I'll give him an opportunity attack.
All right, that's fine. I'm not too worried.
So it might not be like its fist swing at you. It might kick you with its foot.
Yeah.
When you try and hop on it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you're good. All right, so let's try this.
This is stupid, but it's the only thing I can think of.
20.
Miss.
Just for the sake of everyone, what is your AC?
23.
So it's been a bunch of near
Almost
misses.
protection enchantments I have. And then you add in the cloak of displacement. This is why Drake is truly near untouchable.
You say
So Drake,
that.
you go running up the backside of the golem faster than it can really react. It tries to hit you, but it swings way too late.
And now we're going to start punching this thing for all I'm worth.
Okay.
Weren't you slowed down though?
Yeah,
I'm only up 5 feet, this darn thing.
Yeah.
That is true. You are slowed. You have a 10.
So you're like
Ooh.
on like its ankle.
Yeah. I was about to say it's like magnetism.
Yeah,
to the ground.
actually, I completely forgot you got doom grasped. So here's what happens. So you, whatever, it misses with attack. We'll still say that was a miss. And then as you go, you actually find yourself unable to climb up onto it. Something is binding you.
Okay.
Yeah, you still have your action, though.
All right, then let's do the 3 punches on this thing.
Okay.
This guy's AC has to be super high.
Yeah, I think I got at least 1 hit on it, though. Because my lowest is a 17, then a unnatural 20, and then a 26.
Only the 26 hits.
Okay. So then...
Well.
I'm trying to think here. I doubt it's immune. I'm betting it's immune to a stun. And it's going to most likely be immune to sleep, so that won't work. All right.
If you could stun this thing,
I doubt it. See, that's the thing is I don't. It's not a human. It's not a live.
It's not, but stun is a weird one. Like,
not if it's not immune to it, then it works. So
like that would be pretty amazing if you could like glitch it out where it's like which.
Do you want to give it a try?
Fuck it. Let's burn a key point to stun this thing. If we
you waste a key point. Worst case.
Yeah.
And if it works,
key point.
Let's see what damage you've got.
10.
Which counts as what types of damage?
It's like a magic bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so it resists that. You do 5 damage to it.
Yeah, I figured it'd be halved.
Yep. And you do the stunning strike. It is making a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
There's so few things that are immune to stun.
yeah, that's really good.
14?
That fails.
It is going to utilize a legendary resistance.
But guess what? You made it use a legendary resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worth it. That is worth it.
That
All
was
right.
worth the key point.
They have what? 2 more of those at least?
Yeah, it made it use one of its 10 legendary resistances.
A lot of things have 3. There are some things that have 2.
Right.
I suppose it's imaginable that there's like some god that has 4 or 5, but this is not a god.
Yeah.
All right.
And it doesn't seem like we're in a lair, so.
So you did something at least. That was a thing.
Yeah, that was
So I would imagine like the shadows are kind of trying to grip it to stun it, and then they suddenly
This is
like somehow an energy pulse.
There's like a ripple through it.
This is very good to know because now I know that I should not use disintegrate for a while.
Carderock Hawkness.
Oh, Drake's not close enough to shout out what he just saw.
All right. Well, that's true. So Card didn't see Drake go onto it, or did he? He did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So heat metal would be a very bad choice of options right now.
That'd be a great choice.
Well, wouldn't it fry? Wouldn't it fry Drake too?
No, I'm not on it.
Drake.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I left his mini there, but he wasn't able to climb onto it.
That's right.
This grasp, aside from making you very slow, it seems like you actually can't get up off the ground.
Careful, the Kazme has a droning.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So taking one look at this, though, it looks like something that probably wouldn't be damaged by psychic damage.
You can see why you might think that.
See, I'm halfway tempted to use Synaptic Static anyway. Because that debuff of having it roll a d6 and subtract that number from every ability check, attack roll, or con save to maintain concentration.
Assuming
that alone might be worth it.
But it needs to fail its save. If it's good at intelligence saves, granted, I just said if it's good at intelligence saves.
It is a golem.
Right. Which means I assume it has terrible intelligence, but higher than 2, which means it would work.
Make an Arcana check, Carderock. Seems like you're wanting to go through the knowledge of such things.
All right. Is that 15?
Okay, so 15 gets like, general kind of moderate level lore. You know that in general, golems have a slightly higher than bestial intelligence.
Okay.
They can understand the basic commands of its creator, but overall, it's a dumb thing. It's not smart. So you think, Synaptic Static should work. Seems like a pretty good choice. It should have a low intelligence, but higher than 2.
All right.
Actual psychic damage, though, you don't think that's going to hurt it, but the penalizing thing, that could be nice.
All right. Well, he's gonna make a run, his full movement speed in what his mind tells him is the wrong direction. And is going to go ahead and cast that at the thing, assuming it's...
Yep, it's like 80 feet away.
Feet? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so there is a crackling effect of the Synaptic Static. Indeed, the psychic damage doesn't seem to phase the thing, but it still makes the intelligence saving throw against the effect, right?
Yeah.
How about a 7?
Ha! That sounds like a failure.
Let's go ahead and just tell me what's happening to this thing.
Okay, so it has muddled thoughts for a minute. To what extent it has thoughts? During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls, ability checks, and Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Gotcha. All right. So attack, skills, and
on each of its turns.
Before you get too excited, though, Esper, in its benefit, does it have magic resistance?
Woo, Nelly!
I'm trying to help you out. You have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I am juggling a lot of stuff. What level is that spell, Carderock?
5.
Okay. So it has advantage, So let's see if it can get better than a 7. Thank you, Warsor.
You'll.
I got a 1 that time.
All right.
I just wanted to be fair to everything. I figured it would still fail.
Yeah.
No, that makes total sense though that it would have that.
Oh,
It
so
has
that also
what?
means it should have had an advantage against the save against the stunning strike. Well, whatever. I'm
The
not going to
stunning
take back
strike
the
is-
burned.
Is that magic?
Yes, it's key.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. But that's okay. We'll still say it burned off the legendary resistance. I'm not going to backpedal on that.
Okay.
All right.
So for a minute, whenever it's all attack rolls, ability checks, and con saves to maintain concentration are roll a d6 and subtract.
Got it.
Also, one more thing as a bonus action, roll better this time, Drake. Though I do have 2 of them left now.
We'll see what I can do.
All right.
I forgot to do my strength save at the end of my turn.
Okay. What is your strength, by the way? Just
it is the modifier is a +2.
do you have? Sorry, what
A
is
19 won't work.
What is your strength saving throw?
Oh, I have no.
I think monks are proficient with strength saving throws.
Are they? I don't. I know that it's Dex.
I think it's Dex and Strength.
I gotta double check.
Be inspired, though I'm not physically speaking these words to you.
Yeah. Monks are proficient with Strength and Dexterity saving throws.
No, they are true.
Okay, so that just means I add more proficiency bonus to it, right?
So you have you guys have like a 4 proficiency bonus now.
Yeah.
We have
And then your strength modifier is +2.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got a plus, and then do you have like a +2 saving throws magic item?
No, I don't. I have all the protection stuff. I don't have anything that increases my.
What are the items that you have?
I have. Let's see.
Because Ring of Protection and Cloak of Protection give +1 to AC and saving throws.
Oh, because I have the Ring Protection and Bracers of Defense.
Okay,
and the Cloak of Displacement.
Okay, so you have +1 from your ring, +4 from proficiency, and +2 from strength. So you've got a +7 strength saving throw.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly means you can get above a 19 potentially.
Nope, that's going to be a 12 because I didn't have the.
Okay.
You're still stuck.
Bard.
Okay, you tried.
Yeah.
Arlen.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Show us that big magic.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't even. I mean, I guess I'll do a fireball. I don't need. It's probably resistant to it, but it's kind of the best I got at the moment.
All right. So you send a fireball against the adamantine golem.
And it will be at level 4, so it'll be a 7 or a
Level 4?
Yeah.
All right. You send your fireball. There's a whoosh of green flames, and there is no effect.
Yep.
You are pretty confident this thing has some advanced level magic resistance.
Yeah. I will also, with that, I will run backwards some because, like, I'm not running away. Like, just clarifying, I'm just like getting further away from it.
All right, so you go maybe get back there with.
Yeah,
with
because I have range, so it's like I can be back here.
Let's move on to Felon. Felon looks.
I gave him his ultimatum.
At the adamantine golem. He looks at Noxiqual, who is even closer to him threat.
Oh,
I'm going to give him a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I would also like to say something to Felon after I ran away and saw that he ran away. I'm going to, like, when I get back there, I'm going to say, Felon, you either fight with us alive or fight with us dead. Either way, you're fighting with us.
Ah, I should have never came here.
I'm going to kill him next turn.
Yeah, he's not out of range of my Eldritch Blast.
Fireball.
Noxiqual, it is your turn.
Okay. I need to know how far I am from Felon exactly. It does matter. I'm not just asking to be wasting time, I swear.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm going to attack him too during my turn.
Okay. So
well, no, I have a mechanical benefit.
You just need to, like, kind of step out there from the wall. And I don't know, what is that, like 100 feet maybe?
think it's like 70.
I need to get down
80,
to
85.
85. Let me see here. Range on this.
Do you need
thing.
60 feet away from him?
It looks like it is. There's a soul. Why does it not say how far? The spell doesn't have a range.
What spell are you using?
What spell is it?
Soul Cage.
I love it.
All right. Soul Cage. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not in the player's handbook.
It's in Xanathar's guide.
Xanathar's guide.
I can maybe pull it up here as well.
It's funny because it's like got a duration, but it doesn't say the range for some reason.
It has a range of 60 feet.
Okay, there it is.
60
It
feet,
wasn't
yeah.
showing up in mine for some reason. So there's no way I'm going to be able to get within 60 feet of him. So I'm not going to waste my time.
Well, if
attacking him.
if you spin all the rest of your speed, you'll be exactly 60 feet away from him.
But
The soul
Wait.
cage happens when he dies.
Yeah, it's when it dies, so if I kill him, then you can soul cage it.
it feels like a waste. It's not worth it. I'd rather put damage into this thing to help take it down.
Okay.
That's fair.
So
All right, so
yeah,
we'll
I'm
say
gonna-
you're still there, yeah.
I'll say, Felon, you are going to die a slow and painful death. And then, I unleash Sombrus's blasts upon this thing. So let's see if I can get a critical hit.
Nice.
Just do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, Noxiqual.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
I have two more. I got 2 hits on that time. Rolling. Another 27 force damage. Same roll as last time.
Okay. That works.
At least I'm consistent.
Yeah. It functions. It doesn't seem to phase him too much, but it is damaging him.
I just imagine there's like a barrage of these like bullets like raining off it, like these black blasts just like pew pew pew. And maybe there's like little tiny dents that they're like impacting on him.
I think it is the... No, it's not the demon. It is... Oh, the devil. Balsan Cray. Horned devil.
Where is my demon?
It's behind it.
Oh, I see.
I've got just the thing for this one.
All right, so he flies to there, and he throws that trident. Let me get to his stat block. Is he in... Oh, dear me. I seem to have opened up a generic Horned Devil. That's okay. I know what the... It's just a difference on his attacks a little bit higher, and it's that. Anyone offhand know the range on a trident? I think it's like 3/90. I'm sorry, 30/90.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up here. Trident 20/60. Okay, so he is at long range, but he can attack 3 times with it. So here we go. It's a nat 1. That is a nat 3. And that is a 21. Clink! Ugh. All right, so he's trying. And the pair of bows, they're just staying out of the way. Yeah.
Could they attack Felon?
Felon is not being considered much by these devils that are quite occupied with it. Oh, what about that Chasme? Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chasme time.
He'll attack.
What's the deal with this droning?
Oh yeah, it's
So it's at the start of the creature's turn if they're within 30 feet of it and they're a non-demon.
yes.
So when Drake starts its turn,
Yes.
or when
If
the
you-
adamantine golem starts its turn?
yes.
Yes, it should make a saving throw. I
It's
believe it's a Constitution save,
It's a Constitution saving throw, and it's a DC of 12. So
and the effect is not asleep; it is unconscious.
Unconscious.
It's
Yeah,
all unconscious for 10
so if he
minutes.
rolls really bad, then yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I don't know if it's immune to unconscious or not, but
Uh-huh.
that's the condition.
Yeah. Okay. So then we will talk about that when it comes up to Drake and the Golem's turn.
Right,
what is the Chasme doing?
I'll have my Chasme.
What's your command?
I'll actually, if possible, I want it to move like around to the left side. Or actually, I'll have it flank. I can have it flank, actually. That'll be better.
Okay. You command it to enter into a flanking position.
And he gets a +2, right? For the flank.
Yeah, +2 to hit.
All right, let's see if he hits this time. Come on, Chasme. That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, boy!
So the question is, can you crit it, Esper?
The adamantine golem is immune to critical hits.
Still,
But it is a hit.
Yeah, it's still a hit, though. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 46, and then also 76. So that's 11d6 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's that 76 necrotic damage that really... you might want to separate them out because Esper, doesn't it...
Oh, yeah, is necrotic. Should I separate the necrotic?
I think it ignores
believe-
the
I believe.
non...
So, yeah, give me just 1 second. I can tell you. Okay, so the
piercing damage.
Yeah,
is
the
probably gonna be
piercing
ignored.
damage won't do anything to it.
Sadness.
Necrotic
Yeah,
damage.
it's fleshy carapace without any magical empowering. So that doesn't do anything. But go ahead and roll the necrotic damage.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus. Oh no, it's not plus anything. Just 7.
And if you get a 20, at least a 24, you'll be doing average damage.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 22, 27.
You got above average.
27. Okay, it does resist necrotic. So you deal 13.
It's something.
I was about to say, yeah, that's not bad.
The necrosis doesn't affect metal quite so well as flesh and soul, but it does do some damage.
Yep.
It is flanking. It's harrying the thing.
Also,
what more can you ask for from a summon?
yeah, also, if possible, I would like it to move around a bit so that the drone is not affecting the devils. I can't get it to not affect Drake, but if I can get it to not affect the devils on the start of their turn.
Okay,
Don't know
well,
how far away.
See.
Oh,
It's moved. It's already moved 40 feet.
Yeah, it has a
flown
60
40.
foot movement. Yeah.
Yep.
You'd rather it hurt Drake than some devils? You like the devils so much?
Well,
I mean, it's going to hurt Drake regardless.
yeah. Well, I don't want it to like move away like from. I don't want to get an opportunity attack. I just want it to like move like sort of back to where it was if possible. If that makes
Like
sense.
to the side. Yeah.
Yeah, like that exactly.
Should be
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Joe. I would move it away from you, but I don't think I can get it far enough away from you.
Oh no, I know how Arlen is thinking. He's just thinking, oh, okay, maybe get rid of Drake at the same time. So I don't
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw for the Chasm. Yeah. No, it doesn't pass. That's a 9. Yeah, only 9. So.
Cool. All right, continue.
Yes.
Keep it rolling.
Now we are looking at.
At least my demon's doing damage. I'm not doing damage, but
Now we're looking at the adamantine golem itself. All right. There is a droning effect.
Yep, it needs to be
Constitution saving throw. Fall unconscious. Creature that can't hear the drone. Okay, I think I understand the drone. Okay,
Yeah,
and so
only
looking at the golem.
Yep.
It is making a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. If
It's got a elemental spirit in it that could go unconscious, I guess.
DC of 12.
It got a 12 exactly.
Oh.
This wasn't against concentration, right?
No, it was against Constitution.
Just a general
half the
Constitution
minus-
saving throw.
Doesn't it have like the synaptic.
That's
Oh,
going to be
that's-
on its attacks and its skills,
And
Not on
con saves to maintain concentration.
or on con saves to maintain spells.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I just wanted to verify.
Yep. No, that's what I was
Mhm.
asking about too. Yeah.
Mhm. All right. So let's see here. The golem is targeting Balsam Cray with the Grasp of Doom. Balsam, what do you got? He has magic resistance, so I'll put that in. And he's making a strength saving throw. He's got a +10 strength saving throw. He comes up with a 15. Not enough. Balsam takes 28 force damage.
Oof. Remember, Balson had the 17 temporary hit points I gave him.
Okay.
I had an extra.
Okay, so that gets rid of that, and then like 11 more
Yep.
carry over to his actual hit points. And he is now affected by the Doom Grasp. He cannot fly. Let me see if that makes him fall or what that does.
Probably pulls him to the ground.
He just stops flying. He was 20 feet up, so that's going to be 2d6 falling. He takes 6 bludgeoning.
Can it maintain that effect on all of us?
Seems to be.
Okay.
So he would also be then prone. All right. So
This is a really strong effect.
Well, it has legendary resistance.
Yeah.
This
legendary
is a very, very strong monster you're fighting here. I know I don't really need to say that, but
No, we
this is far beyond anything you've fought before. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that was
We just needed to get stunned and fall unconscious like once.
yeah. I gotta drag this down. It's hard for me to navigate these. Okay, there we go. Now it's done that. It's going to do some slams. I want to see.
It took damage from.
Yeah, that is a thing. I think it's going to go with some slam. That's pretty cool too. Okay, but he's already done that. Okay, so yes, he's doing 2 slams.
The grab.
Let's go for Drake. Disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Does not like you.
19.
Yes.
He keeps on every time on this disadvantage. He has rolled 1 that's just like very low.
That's the point.
I'm actually not gonna lie.
Now that I've said that, I've got a 29.
Oof.
That hits. God damn.
All right, Drake. This hurts. This really.
I was gonna say
really
I'm glad he's
hurts.
attacking Drake because he's never getting hit, and then he got hit.
Only you had that roll with the punch thing.
Yeah. Do you still have the inspiration die kicking around there?
I do.
I don't know.
You gave him another one?
Chance to use it. Yeah.
All right. Oh, Drake, do you remember you have inspiration from last session, right?
Also, that type of inspiration.
I'm going to be using everything on this next to break out of this grid that I got. On me so I can get up on to his back so he can't start hitting me anymore.
Esper's taking a long time to count up dice, and I feel like that means it's a lot.
66 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
god! You feel like an entire boulder just smashed into you.
How much was that?
66 bludgeoning damage.
All right, I have 25 hit points.
Oh my god.
Well, now we know.
now we Drake, don't die.
We tried to run, Esper. I just want the record to show that we tried to do the right thing.
It is logged for all of eternity into the archives of YouTube that you did try to run.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is not over until Carderock's girlfriend sings.
Drake, I'll bet you 30, 50, 100 silver coins that you die here tonight.
Oh, shit.
I'm not going down.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
All right, Narkar, what do you have? What the hell do you have?
All right, it's time to play some big guns.
Don't worry, Drake. If you die, I'll bring you back. You'll be fine. Oh, this is scary, guys.
I know what Norkar is doing. I know exactly what he's doing.
Oh, just curious. Did the golem not move at all?
Did not.
Okay.
No, he stayed there. Norkar flies to there. He's within reach of Drake, though he's not actually doing anything with Drake, but, just in case. And he begins harrying and doing what he can against the golem. This is going to grant advantage to the next attacker against the adamantine golem. All right, Drake, it is your turn.
You have advantage.
All right. I need to make a save, don't I, against this?
At the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. All right, give me 1 second. I want to double check something because I might be able to start. Might just burn as many key points as I can on this thing.
You might want to try and get flanking too, if possible. I don't know if you have the movement though.
I think I have the movement to get flanking.
You
are really scary, apparently. Well, he could also use my Casimir to flank too, if that's a quicker. That's not as much movement.
get to there.
Could he go the other way to flank with my Casimir? Would that be a shorter distance or like more achievable?
Sure.
Just a thought. I don't know. I don't know if Drake even. Like,
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that would give me flanking.
Yeah, it's actually easier to flank bigger creatures in a way because.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No, I guess it'd be harder because you got to. But that's okay because I think that's enough to make it flanking between you and the Casme.
Okay. All right. Well, since
it works in my mind.
All right. Give me a second. I need a couple more dice here because we're going to be burning a lot of key points here. If I read this right.
You can do it, Drake.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking it's easier to flank bigger creatures because he could flank him there, there, or there.
I actually do have something.
Right, there's like, as long as you can draw the lines.
I do have something important. Unfortunately, Drake, you actually do need to make a save against my drone. Yeah. I need to point that out. Yeah. Just roll a 12 or higher. Constitution save.
Well, I just rolled a 14.
Okay. Good.
You're now you're immune to that particular ones for the next 24 hours.
24 hours, yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
All right. So I'm going to be making my 2 standard attacks, and then I'm making it on spending the key point to make a flurry of those attacks. So that's going to be 4 attacks right there.
All right.
So that is 8 d20s getting rolled just to see if we can get some hits on this.
All right. So you have advantage on your first attack against it. You have +2 to hit for flanking.
Okay, so never mind. Give me 1 second. I got to. So 4. So let me put those 3 away. That's just only 5 d20s. Still a lot of d20s. Okay, I have 1 natural 20.
Nice.
Which is an automatic hit. 2 24s and a 21.
The 21 does not hit, but the 24s do.
Okay.
Bam.
So that is 3
hits.
Yeah, so 3 d6s. So give me a second. And another new d6. Oh, there's the bone dice. I'll use that one. So it's 12 plus. Give me 1 second. That's 20. No, wait. 27 points of damage halved.
So 13.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to spend 3 key points for each hit until he fails.
Okay. Okay. Sure. We'll do these one at a time.
Yeah.
All right. So first stunning strike attempt. Got a 15.
Hold on.
16. Sorry, 16.
I think that just makes it. Yeah, that just makes it.
Actually, I've also misspoken. It's a 17. I was thinking it was disadvantage. It's advantage.
Yeah.
I'm very used to disadvantage against Drake. All right. So 17 was the first one.
That saves.
23.
Yeah.
And 19.
All right. Those all succeed.
It has quite a lot of constitution. Though that might not surprise.
No.
At the end of your turn, make a saving throw against the Doom Grasp.
All right, I'm also going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration or inspiration?
I'm using Bardic and basic inspiration.
No.
I said I'm using everything on this. Oh my
You gotta get
God.
at least
You're
higher
kidding.
than 19.
I had a 17 and then it rolled to a 3.
Oh,
And
this is that advantage. And
no,
it's
I don't think I'm gonna make it because I have 6 here as
Well, you can, if you don't like the D20 roll, you don't have to use the Bardic Inspiration. You just have to declare it before the DM.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna save the Bardic Inspiration because that's not worth.
Okay, you tried. It was a great effort, but you can't quite break free. The Hellhounds, I think they're just continuing to guard. Yeah, Nox and Arlen there. That's fine. They'll stay there.
Oh, and my Cloak of Displacement effect is active again.
Comes back. Yep. Carderock.
All right.
Drake's gonna quickly shout to Card. How's that for still staying alive?
Pretty good. Keep doing that.
I want that money.
I know you do. I'll keep it safe for you. And he's how far? You said about 80 feet from the thing, the golem.
From you?
Yeah.
From you, he is 75 feet.
Okay, so then Card will run 15 feet directly ahead, so that he's within a 60-foot range.
Yeah.
And he is going to tell a short story about a sword being forged in very poetic format and cast heat metal onto the creature itself being made of metal.
Very well.
And
does it make a saving throw to avoid it, or is it an automatic thing?
I believe it's just automatic.
I think it's automatic, and then if you heat up something it's holding...
It's wearing, yeah.
Yeah, if you heat up, like, say, a sword, and they try to keep a hold of the hot sword, then they make a save to withstand the heat.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just on them, automatically burning them.
Or is it safe to, like, drop it, or yeah.
Yeah, but if it's their armor, like this guy, there's no getting out of that.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, and what level spell are you casting?
I'm going to upcast that to a 5th level slot.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah.
He is radiating red hot. Does that do some immediate damage?
Yes, it does. Upcast to 5d8, so that's going to be... Not a dramatic amount for 5d8. It's a 21.
21. Okay, he does resist fire damage.
All right.
So he does 10 damage from the spell.
Wait, would he have still taken damage from my fireball then?
Resist, not immune.
The fireball was a 4th level spell and did not affect him.
Oh, it's too low. I see. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a second. That's not immune to fire.
Yeah. It's not the fire, it's the level of the spell in that case.
Yeah, I understand.
And I think as a bonus action, Card will then actually dish out his penultimate inspiration until the short rests to, I guess, to Noxiqual, so he can hopefully break out of the Doom Grasp.
Okay. Do you hold your ground there, or do you keep moving?
Oh, no, he stays there. That was his
there?
move. And then action and bonus action.
All right.
Yeah.
Well played, Carderock. It's now Arlen's turn.
Okay, so I've been reading through the spell just to confirm this. I believe, so if I'm reading it correctly, with Summon Greater Demon, the demon will stay around for 1d6 rounds if I lose concentration, correct?
Okay, yeah.
So if I summoned a second Greater Demon,
That's actually only if it breaks free of your control.
Is
If
it
you
really?
end the concentration yourself, it goes.
There you go.
Because it says that if you stop concentrating on the spell before it reaches its full duration, it just says if you stop concentrating.
It says, if I may. So at the end of each of its turns, it makes a charisma saving throw. It has disadvantage if you say its true name. On a failed save, it continues to obey you. Successful save, your control of the demon ends for the rest of the duration, and the demon spends its turn pursuing and attacking the nearest non-demon to the best of its ability. If you stop concentrating on the spell before it reaches full duration, an uncontrolled demon doesn't disappear.
Oh, an uncontrolled
1d6.
demon. You're right. Yeah, I see.
I'll read the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Oh.
But yes, that's there so that you can't just be like, I stopped concentrating, now that you're uncontrolled.
Could I have chosen to just let it break free?
No, that's on it.
That's on it, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately my level 4 spells just don't work on this thing. And I only have one more level. I could try Disintegrate, but it needs a legendary. My stuff doesn't work.
Does your Disintegrate do damage even if it makes it safe?
Here's what I'll do.
Disintegrate doesn't do anything if the creature makes it save.
Exactly.
Then it's not worth it. But, I mean, you gotta throw something. If that's all you've got, then...
Yeah, I was thinking of doing haste, but it's like, I mean, that breaks my concentration. I guess... I guess I'll main... Can I do something where like I hold my action where if my demon breaks free, I summon a new one?
Well, how that would work is you would actually have to first cast the spell, and you're concentrating on it.
Yeah, right.
And then once your trigger happens, then you use your reaction to release the spell.
As soon as you concentrate on that, the demon disappears.
All right, I guess I will use my second 5th level spell slot and do a 5th, because Card did a 5th level spell, right? That was how
Yes.
I'll do a 5th level fireball.
Woo! All right.
See if it works.
Okay.
And I'll put it in a way where it's not going to hit Drake.
Okay. Here comes the saving throw.
Yep.
It is not a very dexterous thing.
Fail.
I got an 18.
That passes barely. My DC's a 17.
Okay.
Still 9 or 9. Yeah, 9. Right. Let me look at the fireball.
It would be 10d6.
10d6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, at least it'll do. Oh, it's gonna do like a quarter damage. It's gonna do nothing. It is resistant plus half. I didn't roll very well either. 2, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 17, 20, 25, 31.
31. Okay, so he made the save. That makes it 15. And then he resists fire. That makes it 7.
Yeah, so it's only 7 damage.
Ugh. Felon continues running and probably soiling himself.
Yeah, if we can get this thing to use all of its legendary resistances, though, I can do a disintegrate.
Disintegrate is...
It's going to be tricky.
Yeah, disintegrate's pretty awesome. It is Noxiqual's turn.
All right. I was considering all my options, and I think I have an option which it's not ideal, but I think it's going to help us out the most.
Okay.
Another demon.
Oh no, never mind. That I remember I can't do that option. Never mind. There was one reason why I can't do it.
Maybe just do another demon, honestly.
I mean, another demon isn't a terrible option.
It would also give it another chance of going unconscious.
I guess.
mean, there comes a point where we wonder if we summon enough crap, if we get it surrounded by summons, can we just escape? You know?
Well, not with Drake being reduced to like 10 move. Or did he break through that?
He had like 20 HP.
And Balsam Cray, yeah. Give me a sec.
I would also like to point out that Arlen, after doing that fireball, is looking at Noxiqual and saying, Noxi, like looking very like sort of panting. I'm running a bit a bit low on energy right now.
Yeah,
Please,
that's fine.
I have ways of getting us out here if you just let me teleport.
No.
Arlen, I hear you.
Um,
Do this
I'm-
mind link. Don't do it.
Oh, we actually don't have a telepathic link right now.
Oh, we don't?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we did.
My bond
I'm gonna unleash a barrage of Eldritch Blast because I think honestly that's doing damage to it is the best thing I can do. Another creature is gonna do maybe necrotic damage if it can hit. But this thing has a high enough AC.
But with another creature, we get more attacks on it every turn. Like in the long run, it could be more helpful.
Yeah, but I do 3 attacks every turn, and I'm hitting with 2 out of 3.
And it doesn't resist force damage.
It doesn't resist force damage, so
Yeah.
I'm putting real damage into it.
Yeah.
I feel like
there is one thing that's kind of against you this time, though, is that your shot has cover from Balsan being there.
he's 26 feet tall.
That is true.
And also, could Noxiqual just like move a little bit to the left if he had to?
We should once again thank, what was his name?
Jaina.
Once again, we must thank Jaina Ruerda for reminding us of the actual size of this monster. Okay, you want to fire?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some Eldritch Blast. I gotta do some real damage to it, guys. I'm sorry.
That's fair, yeah.
21, 22 are my 2 potential hits.
Does this hit?
Probably not. I know 21 won't. Yeah, the 22. So we know it's got 22 AC.
Yep.
11 force damage. Ugh. Well, if need be, I'll summon my demon, but I'm trying to save my spells. I've got I think Eldritch Blast is the best move here, just damage-wise, if I can hit.
I'm gonna start using Toll the Dead my next turn. That's all I can do.
Honestly, even though it resists D12s or...
Yeah, it's 3d12s if it doesn't pass.
Only problem is it has advantage on its saving throw.
It's also a Constitution save, so...
Yeah.
I believe... Wait, is it? Wait, let me check. I believe it's a con save. No, it's actually a Wisdom save. Never mind. It's actually a little bit harder.
All right, what you got, Esper? Who's up?
We are on to Balsan Cray. He's prone. He is doom grasped. He will stand up.
Mm-hmm.
He has a mere 5 feet of movement.
And then he's going to hurl some flames.
He's going to hurl his adamantine trident.
Oh, does it return?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's my house rule. Any magic thrown, a thrown property magic weapon comes back to you after each attack.
I'm imagining like
throwing and returning being separate properties in 3.5 is like just the dumbest thing.
I mean,
yeah, it is very dumb. I finally saved up for my magic javelin. Well, there that goes.
Or like I can throw it.
You
throw
your magic javelin, it misses and goes off the cliff, and it's just like, well,
that happened in Critical Role. They threw their javelin of thunder, I think it was, and it went out the window, and it was gone.
All right. Well, speaking of Critical Role, let's see if he can get a nat 20. Oh, he's just out of range. I keep thinking it's 30 feet on Trident, but it's 20. I guess that makes sense. Tridents aren't quite so aerodynamic like a javelin.
He can still do it at disadvantage, though, right?
Yeah, he'll do it at disadvantage.
Really? Rather than the flames?
You think the flame's better?
I don't know. Like, I just know they won't be at disadvantage on that.
I feel like it's probably not resistant to magical damage like the trident would do.
I feel like everything we do.
The magic adamantine trident is definitely the weapon he wants to use.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would think would do guarantee damage with no.
Yeah, it's the right weapon.
I'm not him. Ignore me. Go on.
Yeah, it's the right weapon to do full damage, and his 2 hit is higher. It's like 3.
Sure.
No, it's 4 points higher than the flame.
Sure, got it.
Though he has disadvantage, but whatever. Here we go. Okay, we've got 18. It's not enough. We've got certainly not enough for the nat 2, and another nat 2. He spews out awful curses in the infernal tongue, which I shall not utter. for sake of not getting banned forever from YouTube. Though I will give him his saving throw against Doom Grasp at the end of his turn. He's got a 20. He's got a 20, and that does not break him out.
I really wanted to give haste to Drake, but I'm not in range.
Haste is a good thing. Okay.
I might give it
Kazme.
Carderock next turn.
Well, Drake has your bird on his shoulder, so
Haste isn't a touch though. It's a 30-foot range.
ah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the issue, unfortunately. It says Casimir's turn. All right, it will attack. I don't think that hits. That's a 14, I believe. Yeah, +4. Yeah, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's a 15. Sorry.
I think you guys have determined its AC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think Noxiqual just determined it last turn.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will.
His 21 missed and his 22 hit.
I will then use to see if it fails its charisma saving throw, and it does not. That's
Next, we come to the golem's turn. All right. All right. It has something here. It's got something it wants to do. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Carderock, have you been grounded, by the way? Do you have the low movement?
No, he has not been grasped by the Doom Grasp yet.
Yeah, well, he's getting ready to right now.
Uh,
Carderock.
That's a what
Make
save again?
A strength saving throw.
Strength. Okay. It's a good thing he is not horrible at those.
You may be one of the few members in our party who can pass.
Dare I say a non-natural dirty 20 to that?
Sadly, it is not enough.
Oof. Ouch.
You suffer 24 points of force damage. And you are in the grasp. Are you concentrating on the heat metal?
Yes, because that's going to keep doing damage.
All right. DC 24 Constitution saving. I'm sorry, DC 12.
Yeah,
it's halved. DC 12.
It's not that good, Esper.
All right, I dare say a 19 does that.
Okay, very well. And where's he? He's attacking Drake. Disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
Come on,
And
Drake.
negative 1d6, right? From synaptic static? Or is that not happening anymore because of the concentration on the heat metal? Is it also a concentration?
No, it is not a concentration.
It's not? Okay.
It's just for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he make an intelligence save at the end of his turn to get free of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's disadvantage and negative 1d6 on the 2 hits.
Come on, Drake. You're not going to die today.
May Dionysus have mercy on your soul.
You're not going to die today, Drake.
That is definitely not going to be a hit.
That's 1.
And, let's count this up. Okay, so we got 11.
Believe, Drake.
8 plus 24.
That's going to hit.
You're not going to die today. He's going to roll all 1s. It's okay.
Ooh.
So I realize they're not telepathically linked, so Card is going to shout, Drake, these clink, 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 the coin, I'm going to get them.
All right, let's see how Drake dies.
All right, we've got... I rolled lower this time. 52 bludgeoning.
Yep, Drake's down.
Only unconscious, though, right? Like, you're not actually dead yet, right? Okay.
I'm unconscious.
All right, so Drake he's unconscious, incapacitated, dying, badly whelmed by this creature. but he is not dead yet.
Whelmed, not overwhelmed.
Whelmed.
Just whelmed.
Norakar.
No.
I think he's going to do the same, I guess it's called the help action. He's going to do that to grant advantage on the next attack against the Iron Golem.
So my Casimir will get it?
Yeah, whoever's got the next attack on it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It is Drake's turn. Drake, make a death saving throw.
Natural 20.
Oh, I just rolled a 16, so I think that's a success.
Okay, there's one success for you. Arlen.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking. I heard it.
Wait. Card is between...
Wait, I was about to say, it's not Arlen's turn.
Yeah.
Right? It has to be Carderock, right?
Yeah.
What did I do wrong there?
I thought one of the devils went after Drake, and then Card, then Arlen.
Oh my goodness! I see what I just did. It's supposed to be Carderock. Also, I need to roll to break out of static for the golem.
Right.
All right, here we are. Magic resistance, advanced at that. Though a terrible intelligence. That is a 1. It continues.
Believe it or not, that fails.
Yeah. Okay, Carderock.
Yes, so as a bonus action, he will re-up on that 5d6 of damage. Or, sorry, d8 of damage.
Okay.
Heatedness of the heated metal. Okay, so that's 14, 19, 26, 31.
31. All right, resistant makes 15.
I'm assuming that's like nothing to this thing, but you know.
Well, you all have been steadily damaging it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Only Drake's down right now, so we're doing something, right?
That's a bonus action. He's got a movement and an action left. I don't know. He's out of 5th level spells. He has spells left, but they're all of 1st through 4th level, and no 5th level slots to upcast them.
But do you have spells that like bolster you and your allies, or heal?
You could even do like a healing word, like if you could get closer to Drake and slap some healing on him.
I think he's in range. It's 60 feet for healing word.
Well, Cure Wounds
You're
is 60 feet, isn't it?
Cure Wounds is on touch, and then healing word 60 feet, and
They
you're.
don't have healing word.
I think if you move your 10 feet, you'll be like exactly 60 feet away from Drake.
He doesn't have healing word. He has Cure Wounds.
He doesn't have healing word. Okay.
So it's a moot point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 70 feet away from Drake, 60 feet away from the front line of the golem.
Right.
Well, decisions.
All right. So with a full, well, no, he's grabbed. How does he try and escape from the grasp?
You make a strength save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
You have a speed of 10 at the moment, and it seems like you can't get off the ground.
Right. He will move his 10 closer to Balsan Cray, trying to slowly work his way maybe towards Drake, but hopefully still not in range of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think then he'll make that strength save. Except on the table, ideally. Okay. So a 21.
21 is not enough for it.
All right.
Anything else?
Drake, if you can hear me, these coins are yours. Come on. This is not funny. You will win this bet. Damn it. Damn it. All the gods, damn it. Come get your money. Clink, 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 clink. I don't know if he's actually physically shaking.
You still have your action, do you not?
Yeah, I guess he'll just... Oh.
A cantrip, like anything, just throw something at it.
That's true. He will
Yeah,
cast
the cantrips seem to be working.
Yeah, cantrips are not spells, so
Cantrips are the best spells against this thing.
I I mean,
well, then fair enough. He'll do a token amount of damage. Yeah, you over there. You great metal thing. What are you? Surely no beast of flesh. That would mean you had a mother. And no mother would let you live being so ugly as you are. And it's going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Shadowsteel sheds like one oily tear.
I love it.
It had a heart and now it's broken.
If I only had a heart.
All right, so it makes a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
It's got an 18.
Ooh, that actually makes it.
Which on cantrips usually means nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good try.
Yeah.
All right, onward. Who's up?
That's me, I believe.
Next
Keep it. You gotta keep it.
is Arlen, is it not?
Yep. Arlen wants to run away, but yeah, Arlen will cast Toll of the Dead. He'll try to keep going. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Toll the Dead. Very well.
Fail.
It's 18.
That passes.
Passes. All right.
All right, and after doing that, he is going to look at the captain and be like, Captain, I really think that we should get away. I could save Drake if you just let me teleport. And then after casting Toll of the Dead, he will run away as far back as he can, which is 30 feet.
Noxiqual just shakes his head as you run.
I should say run, just like getting further.
You're like pausing as you move away, like little pauses, but you're moving back.
Oh, actually, to be fair, I don't want to like break anything. Oh, actually, Toll of the Dead is actually only 60 feet. Now that I realize.
You have to move forward.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's because usually it's if it's only 60 feet, I probably wouldn't have cast it. I don't want to get. Well, yeah, I would have. I need to do something to it.
So
yeah,
you move forward.
Yeah, can I get close enough with 30 feet movement? I don't know if I can even. Is that 60 foot range?
That's not going to be within 60 feet of it. No,
So
that'll be like maybe 90 feet from it or something.
I think it's best for me probably because I'm not going to be able to do any damage to it here.
Okay, well, let's just say you moved up and you tried casting some spell and it didn't work out.
Or you cast in, you're readying it for if it moves toward you.
Yeah, I'll ready it, and if it gets close enough, I'll do it. But we can just say even if it does, it'll fail since
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it already made the save.
But basically, he had the spell ready because he didn't want to get that close.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
that's fair. That's my bad. I thought it was 120 feet. My fault.
It's fine. All right, so you're good.
Paladin continues to run. It is Noxiqual's turn.
Noxiqual moves as far as he can forward. And he just says...
I'm going to stop messing with
that. He's like, we're not going to be able to run away from this Arlen. Any magical means of transportation here will either be blocked or diverted to a much more horrendous situation than we are in now. So we fight. And he lashes out with the sword, sending 3 more blasts towards this thing, hoping that we can at least bloody whatever, see what that is. Well, 2 hits, 1 miss, because I know its AC is 22.
Yep.
So go ahead and take. Ooh, that's another 27 force damage. I keep rolling like 15s on the dice. Plus my 12. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to leave. Yeah. Okay. Well, Noxiqual has actually steadily been damaging this thing.
I just imagine like I'm like rapid firing Eldritch Blast into it. Like every 6 seconds, like more Eldritch Blasts are just raining on this thing.
Yeah. You're swinging Sombras back and forth, and there's rains of black shards.
Probably the same, like it looks similar to what it's made out of, and if it's made similarly to
just like that.
I'm really debating using that spell that you came up with that I have Esper, the Ebb and Smoke, and cast it at 6th level. because that's like all I can do.
Yeah, it's made to work good at high levels.
Yeah, like I'm debating doing that.
All right, so I think we should hold everything here. We've just finished a round of combat. The session's already gone a little on the long side, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And then we can pick everything up here in the middle of the fight. We've done that before in other adventures.
Yeah. Esper, can I ask, you've written down the initiative? Everything's going to be in the right order?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yeah, everything will be good to go. And just if anyone's curious, I rolled the top result on the random encounter table for Nyarlathotep realm.
Yep, I figured that's what happened here. But what you're saying is like immediately like 5 milestones after this, at least.
Oh, this is some serious milestone.
If we don't die.
Like I know we've gotten like 3 or more milestones from like way lesser things.
Right.
This could be like
this should be like an automatic level up.
Maybe. I mean, this is pretty epic. This is like fighting.
Felon doesn't level up.
Well, no, Felon levels up, but immediately, like he's back at the portal, and like this worm like crawls over the edge and jumps down on him, and he screams, as he goes off camera.
This is what I imagine. I imagine like so we win this fight somehow. We survive. Drake lives. We all live. We do good. We fight. Like Felon gets to the.
He's
portal.
a zombie.
Yeah, no. Felon gets to the portal. We get to the portal, and he sees us. He's like, "You lived," and we're just like, "Yes," and now you die.
All right, everybody. Great session. This is intense. We're going to be on a cliffhanger here, but I look forward to the next time we play.
Yeah, this is the sort of combat that I live for.
Just to put this out there, if everything goes according to plans, I will be able to play in 2 weeks. I will have like a newborn baby at home, and I'll be at home.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man.
But if things go differently as they can go, something might have to get augmented. I'll just kind of keep everyone up to date.
You are very good at communicating with us.
Yeah.
I will keep my ears open on the Discord.
All right, so everyone just keep that in mind. Technically, the due date is this coming Saturday.
Wow, man. Keep us up to date on that.
I will.
Seriously, keep us up to date on that, Esper.
All right, guys. Great session. And thanks, everyone, for watching, and we'll all catch you next time.
Have a great evening.
Bye-bye.
Sorry.